Singing, ooh la la. Hey, as a matter of fact, looking at last year's record, we're like, did we go? We didn't go 2-0. Normally we go 2-0 actually, and then things all of a sudden turned to crap. So that's why I was thinking about that. I said, Giants game three. Usually we go to the East Coast. They make us play 2 in a row on the East Coast. We got to start moving all the troops and rent lodging and all that stuff for the first 2 weeks on the East Coast. We don't want to be bothered with the time difference, right? So then things fall apart when we get back home. Did we lose our home opener last year? I think we did. At any rate, the 49ers don't really start rolling until, well, you know what? First of all, 49ers versus Giants, week 3. You make the call. Get in there and talk about why you believe the 49ers are going to win this game. Or go the big show route and say, we're going to lose this game. And there's no reason for us to think otherwise because the fact of the matter is we're not ready yet. Show, I love you, man, but you got, that's just nasty. 49ers versus Giants game coming to this Thursday night. May see, however, Coach Shanahan possibly get a chance to get his starters out a little earlier, which is like ideal. On a Thursday night, we don't want anybody coming up hurt, playing a team like the Giants, which are a dumpster fire right now. The Giants fell behind the Cards by 21 points before New York even realized what had happened. 21 points to the Cardinals. They were behind, right? The shocked and startled Giants did finally wake up in time to come in. They came storming back in time to win that game in the fourth quarter. What does that tell you? Nothing. Yeah, any given, what is that? What was that movie with Al Pacino? Was it called Any Given Sunday? That's not going to work though. That was a movie. That's not going to work at Levis Stadium. If the Giants get 21 points down to the 49ers, turn the lights out, the party's over. Yeah, I can't see that. Tonight the phones, we go for your analysis prediction on the Niners versus Giants. Week 3, 2023. What do you got? Opening odds, fam. No, this goes back a week though. Point spread was 9.5. We're supposed to be winning that game. Total's supposed to be 43.5. Money line, if you're watching that, 49ers minus 395, Giants plus 310. 49ers have looked like one of the best teams in the NFL so far. They really have, with 2 victories over the Steelers and Rams. In contrast that, by the way, the Cowboys are already being anointed like they do annually to be the favorite to go to the Super Bowl and win it. But let's think a minute, okay? And they've already, Defensive Player of the Year is already Micah Parsons. They went through the Giants. Let me just. Anyway, the 49ers have looked like one of the best teams in the NFL so far this season with 2 victories over the Steelers and Rams, while Mrs. Purdy's baby boy wasn't perfect against the Rams. Never mind, it's too early to play the Rams, and I just realized that. I said, there was no reason to struggle against the Rams, but we looked like we were having problems in the beginning. Okay, fine. This is why sometimes I worry about, we don't do any preseason. None of the starters, they're all protected. They're kept out of the way of harm's way. In order to preserve them for the regular season. But this is pretty much, the 49ers are getting warmed up. I believe those shots that we were crying about with Purdy missing, 2-3 weeks from now, he won't miss those shots. And as I said, you don't get enough. They come in for a series or so in the preseason game, and then they sit out. You need game time to get in game time shape. I mean, I'm not making an excuse. I'm trying to point out why some of these things might be happening. Brock otherwise has been highly efficient with the Niners' arsenal of weapons for the first 2 weeks of the season. Niners have opened up a lethal can of whoop ass. 30 points a game, and it was like we weren't playing our best ball. That I feel real positive about, because the fact of the matter is, if they're doing that now, early in the season, when they do start getting up and they start rolling, and I know other teams probably have the same problem, things should look a little different. Am I off on that? Even after leaving points on the table, as I say, 30-point average after the first 2 weeks. It will be interesting to see how Brandon Ayuk recovers on a short week after injuring that shoulder the other day against the Rams. But with or without BA, the Niners offense should score with ease against the Giants. Come on. I mean, you saw the Cardinals. And I know we're not supposed to make that kind of comparison, but nah, I don't think so. I want to get overly confident because every time I get overly confident, things go wrong. I thought we were just going to run the Rams out of L.A., and it ended up we had to beat them up and fight for 4 quarters. The score was not indicative, Sean McVay, of you coming in with a few seconds left, 2 or 3, and kick a field goal just to make the score less embarrassing. You arrogant prick. That was just, you still got beat, Sean. Too bad. And I don't care what Rudy says about McVay. Anyway, victory over the Cardinals would be, I don't know. We got to play them soon. Anyway, remember the Cowboys had to be pulled off of the Giants, too, in the opener of the season. So, see, if you're thinking like I am about the Giants, are we wrong? I don't know how, the big question surrounding the G-Men is how will they do without Saquon Barkley, who injured his ankle? Now, you're going to tell me without Barkley, the Giants are supposed to give us a hard time? I don't want to get stupid with my score prediction, but can you feel it coming? I'm about to say it, man. Barkley's going to miss several weeks starting this Thursday. DraftKings is suggesting that it'd be smart to take the points in a double-digit spread on a short week, especially since the Giants have looked pathetic. Man, 10 points. When they give a 10-point spread on a game, that means there's no telling how bad it's going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and give the 49ers 40-10. I really see that coming because I got a feeling they got something to prove about last week against the Rams, who were they were okay. Nakua's a good ball player. Their defense does look like a bunch of youngsters that are going to get good. Okay, fine. But we're a seasoned veteran team. That shouldn't have been the place. And that's why I'm attributing to that, as I say, not enough play before that game. Because all those rookies you see him playing against the 49ers, they'd been playing all preseason long and everything else. So they've had lots of work. Let's see. It's like Jalen pointed out to me, which also rang that bell in my head. Jalen says, you know what? Every year we do this with the Rams. The first game we play, the second game, one of the 2 games is always going to be close. The second was going to be a complete beatdown. And that's when I start putting the other pieces together. That's why, the 49ers are going to do this every year as long as we got prime-time veteran starters because they're not going to start in the preseason. They're not going to play in the preseason. They're going to come in and get their burn in the early weeks of the season. And I really believe that's the last couple of years. That is what has been the case. 49ers come out. Yeah, we got to loosen up, man. We got week 4, week 5. We be ready. Nick Bosa, what? Does that look like Nick Bosa to you? No, it's not Nick Bosa. That's because he got paid. Nick Bosa's just not ready. He's not prime time ready yet. He will be. Because Micah Parsons has already been, the crown is being, his head's been measured for the crowd and everything else. I said, Micah Parsons did this last year. And then he tailed off toward the end of the season. That's why Nick overtook him with no problem whatsoever. Cowboy fans, I just want you to know, don't get excited. You ain't played nobody yet. I mean, Deke, that should have been a pick against the Jets. Sauce just dropped the ball. He's supposed to have a pick. I know, he hasn't turned the ball over this season. And you 49ers better know. I better not know not a damn thing. The Cowboys are still going to be the Cowboys. And by the way, Deke does this every year. His best month is in December. And then he turns to poo-poo after that. So, get over yourself. Kurt, hey, Kurt, shout out from Eastern Ohio. Nicky B will get 3. Make a song from that Thursday night. Niners gonna slay some Giants 35-17. Damn right, Kurt. I'm gonna work on that, okay? Evan.
Ronbo.
Evan. 11, here we go. Here's what some would call a trap game.
Yep.
Too early for a trap
That's
game.
what I'm calling it.
Are you really?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not it is, but it isn't. Because if we lose to the Giants, you think the Cowboys are going to ever let us live that down? We beat them 40-0, and you guys lost them. Never.
We'd have to
So,
hide out. You couldn't see a Cowboy fan. You're right.
oh, yeah. So, and then historically we don't do great against running quarterbacks. So I am interested to see what Wilkes does to counter that game plan. And but with that being said, Purdy is undefeated, so you can't really say they're going to lose when he's in the lineup. So
Hmm. I think he's going to look
my
sharper this week than he
fourth
did the
pick.
first 2 weeks, actually. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you got to remember with the whole deep throw thing, that's not our offense. So the
To
amount
begin
of
with,
times he
they
gets
don't work
those
on it.
reps is
Yes.
probably minimal if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Because they're working on
Because
the other part
it's
of the game.
yeah, and if you go back and watch the game, he hit Debo in the end zone that was a pass interference. It was right on Debo, and that was a deep pass, and it was right, where it should have been.
Yep.
And the one to Juwan was, right where it should have been also. So let's not bury the kid for a couple
I do.
missed throws. If you go back and watch the Chiefs, I'm sure Mahomes had a few of those. So
Yeah. In fact, he
it's just
gets a lot of them,
it's just a
actually.
part of
Nobody
football.
talks about it, though. They only talk about his success,
Yeah.
which is fair. You don't just talk about a quarterback's mistakes and just ignore everything else he accomplishes. We have that problem a lot with what we talk about a lot of times.
Yeah, I've seen Lamar do it. I've seen Peyton do it. I've seen Cam Newton do it.
You've seen Brady do it.
You miss some time.
I mean, yeah. You're not going to be perfect on every shot. It's just not going to happen. There's no quarterback alive that does that.
No, we're just a spoiled, franchise. We get the win and we still find stuff to complain about.
But we win.
But anyways,
as long as we're winning, that's fine.
Yeah. So my score is going to be 28-17.
All right.
I'm going to try to keep this one low.
Yeah, it's a safe call.
Yeah. I think we might come out too hyped because it's our first home game. We're wearing the throwback jerseys. They might be a little bit too amped up in the first quarter, maybe first quarter and a half, but then they'll turn it on.
Yeah.
And going back and watching the Cardinals and Giants, man, the Giants were able to run on the the Cardinals were able to run on the Giants. So
and ridiculously easy, wasn't it? I said, my God.
Yeah, we can get Mitchell some burn, and we get Burford and Banks to be like, hey, come on, guys, they need a little dog in them. They need to get some meanness in them. Because I saw Burford getting pushed around a couple times. I know it was Donald, but still, he needs to bury his face mask into some dudes and drive them into the ground. Because I feel like if he does that a few times, it'll get his confidence going.
Yeah. And remember, Aaron Donald got 0 across the board. He had no impact on the game whatsoever. I mean, not even pressure. So, for all Burford got pushed around, he still kept Donald out of the picture. I know he had to rub him down the next day, though.
A few times. What's 74 doing where McCaffrey's lined up? Pushed 5 yards back, but hey, he held him from grabbing Purdy, so I can't complain.
Yeah. And by the way, Evan, that's 2 weeks in a row we played against some of the best defensive linemen in the game. You got Aaron Donald 1 week. You got TJ, TJ's lost his mind this year. You see him against Cleveland yesterday? Jesus.
Yeah.
What's going on with
and
TJ?
These boys from New York ain't no joke either. That Thibodeau kid. I'm an Oregon fan. I watched him play at Oregon, and when he wants to turn it on, he can turn it on. So.
Yeah.
He's number 5 on the Giants, so look out for that dude.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I think we'll be okay though. We just got to keep our screen game up, and we just can't get too confident and going in there, and because you never know, like you said, any given Sunday. But I think we can handle these guys.
I think so. I really do. The Giants are going to be a little pissed off about having to struggle against the Cardinals, and they got to be pissed off about having to come back to the West Coast. I wonder if they went home or not. Did they stay in Arizona? What happened to them?
No, they stayed. Yeah, they stayed in Arizona, and then they're coming to San Jose tomorrow.
Okay, so they'll feel a little fresher than they would be if they went all the way back to the Apple and had to fly back out here. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then I think this would be a good game for BA if he's hurt to sit out. Let's see what Bell's got, and Jennings, we all know he's a dog, so he can hold down the fort for a week or so till BA gets right.
Oh yeah, and what if Ronnie Bell gets to see some action? This would make my day. I just want to know he looked good in preseason against the guys that really probably a lot of them aren't going to make the NFL roster, but maybe not. Maybe
And
he is
Ronbo,
that good.
if you go back and watch the game on Sunday, his blocking was amazing. Like he was driving dudes into the ground, pissing people off. He took a book or a page out of Jennings' book, and he was getting under people's skin, which I like. So
I love it.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog.
Well, we got you. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna see you. Game day, which is next day after. Yeah,
Are you gonna simulcast? Are you gonna be on while the game's on?
Oh God, yes. I'll see
All
you
right,
then.
I'll
We'll get together after
to
the
you
game as well.
Living and dying with you, buddy.
All right, fam. Appreciate you too.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Have a good night.
You too.
Cheers. Have a good one.
And let's go to Novato. Novato.
Hello, Ronbo, Sir Ronbo. What's going on?
I'm telling you right now, I'm normally I've learned to. I said the Rams were going to go down in a heap, so now I'm not going to do that again this week. Every time I've done that last year, we ended up having to fight our ass off to win the game. So I'm not even taking the Giants for granted. God. So
Like the old adage of the I don't know, and I think in foosball, any given Sunday.
I know. It's can happen.
That's that's how it goes, man. You can't, you gotta give it to the Rams. They came out and they slapped us like a pin to a hoe. Boom, what?
Yeah.
Give me my money.
Hey, but remember, Novato, we don't know those people, and I got a feeling that played a little bit into it too.
No, we're not around here.
No,
I just rumors that I hear. So anyway, thanks for taking my call, Ronbo. It's always great. Thanks for being on, and
my pleasure.
So
Thank you.
I just briefly, over the last game, just because we're on it, Oliver's looking good, so it might end up being a good signing. New player, new head DC, so I'm sure there's that going on. But he played great, so it was awesome to see that.
Yeah, but he all of a sudden jumped out of the bag, which is nobody saw that coming, and now we're always singing praises from him. This is how we're famous for tearing down our own players like outsiders don't even do. This is why you got to be careful with that. I never was famous for that, but this Oliver shocked even me. What did he? Wow.
Well,
what is that?
Well, it's. I don't know. There is something about throwing people under trains, planes, and automobiles kind of thing. So I don't know. Yeah. So, but anyway, great for him, And then McKivitz, I think he improved. The other thing I got to say about McKivitz, and nobody said, he was a left tackle drafted out of the draft and in college and through high school, from my understanding.
Yeah.
So I do think it's another footwork on the other side. So I think you got to give him a chance. But I got faith in the man, if you look, he backed Trent the last couple of years. We've asked him to be left tackle backup.
And he did a decent job.
The last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yes, he's actually a left tackle. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. And then Burford, no penalties. Burford will be great. I think he's already demonstrated that. And the sack, just because marketing, I don't know, brought it up. It was that left when Purdy left the pocket, ran to the left, and got caught from behind before the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So because it's behind the line of scrimmage, I guess it's a sack. But anyway,
and that's exactly the definition of what it is. Exactly. So
yeah, exactly. I even know I was caught off guard when he said it, and I'm like, oh God, he's right. Because
I didn't remember it either. I do remember what you're talking about, but I didn't know it was designated as a sack. I just thought he got caught from behind, trying to get away. We may be
exactly. That's what I thought. I thought it would be a scramble or a tackle or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that's good. Moody looks all right. Money Moody might be there, So let's see. That's good on that game. And I guess looking forward, I'm pretty confident we should be able to take care of the Giants. The first two rules that in any game, penalties, fumble, or turnovers. Turnovers, penalties.
Absolutely.
What's first? It's up to you. If that's to zero, like the Rams, because to me, let me ask you this question, Ronbo. If we were to turn over the ball, if we didn't get the two turnovers, interceptions, in the Rams game, do we win the game?
No. Yeah, because the score was
Okay, you're with
too
no
close.
too. I was kind of like, maybe we still would have, but I don't know. Anyway.
Well, you know what?
So anyway,
Okay.
just going back to fundamentals.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay, no,
so,
I just want to say one
Giants.
more thing on that question, though. Thing is, the 49ers seem to fight hard. Remember when the Rams were up by 7 going into the half? And all of a sudden, they came in the 1:45 left on the clock, and they just ran the ball down the field. And I mean, just one play after another, and went right into the end zone. I said,
Exactly.
it's amazing how they do that. What was that a minute ago? So you just never know.
Yeah, well, it goes to show you how good the offense is at running the ball, and we can throw it too. So, So anyway, so I guess I'll just give you. I'm pretty confident we'll win. I think I'll go with 34-17.
Because we're gonna make our average for sure. Are we gonna go over it? 34-17?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with over it this week.
All right.
So 34-17. I'll give the Giants. Well, yeah, 34-17. I was gonna say 13, but 34-17. Why not?
Yeah, because they're gonna fight like animals. I mean, you can't go 0-2 and think you're going to the playoffs, and also you can't go 0-3. Also, you cannot. You lost your running back, and everybody's already saying that whole offense was pretty much predicated on whatever Saquon Barkley did, and that gave Daniel Jones the illusion of making him look good. You know, Cleveland's got to have the same thing. You can't have an all-star running back take off from any club, and the team's going to look exactly the same. So Daniel's going to be in trouble.
Right.
I'm guessing.
Well, there's rumor that Saquon Barkley might play this game so far.
Oh, really?
But we'll see.
Because I thought it was supposed to be a 3 or 4 week recovery. Well, and fine. He's not healthy. If he plays, he'll be just playing out there to scare people.
Well, that might be it. But anyway, that's according to ESPN. So how reputable is that really? But,
that's what I call BSPN. Because they're trying to help the NFL sell tickets to that game. I don't have to worry about the 49ers. We're going to sell the place is going to get sold out anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'll be humming. And so, yeah, that'll be it. No, all right. I know you got other callers. Shout out to you. Shout out to production. Shout out to all the empire on which the sun never set.
Nevada, always a pleasure to hear you. And my regards to downtown Nevada. I love that place. All right, fam. We'll talk to you.
Man. We love you too, Ronbo.
Thanks,
all right,
fam.
peace.
Talk to you shortly. All right. Antonio Kidd said, what up? How's it going? How's it going? Niner, Empire, go Niners. Hit that like button from Richmond, VA. Antonio, from you, fam. Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how's your night doing, buddy?
It's doing fine. It's fine.
I can't wait, man. Two more days left. We'll get the big Giants. I can't wait.
Yeah. Hopefully we're not.
I'm excited. It's old school football. It's old school.
Well, yeah. Would you call it that, though? I mean, the Giants are totally different from what they used to be.
I know, but just like old-time football, Giants and Niners were always rivalries.
Well, yeah,
Imagine that back in the day.
Yeah.
But, I used to see a lot of Niners and Giants. That's how Montana got hurt, remember? That Lawrence Taylor hit, remember?
Yeah.
But I see us.
Yeah, but look at the coaching back then and everything else. Bill Parcells.
Yeah. Oh, they got good coach. Oh, no, they had good coaches, good quarterback.
They got a pretty good coach now,
both teams
too.
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And J10, flashback, it was the
can't wait.
Cardinals. Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm getting
I
grief
just can't wait, man.
for doubting.
First home game, man, I can't wait. The fans will get wild up, man. First home game, they're gonna get all pumped up, 2-0. Oh, they're gonna get excited. I think CMC and all them, they're all excited.
Oh,
yeah.
Michael, I don't want to see a lot of CMC though. You know what? I really.
No, I want to see. No, what I want to see somebody ring the bell. Get Bell in there for a touchdown or two. Get Kittle. I think Kittle's due for a touchdown. I think Kittle's due, and I think. Maybe give Mitchell. I feel bad for Mitchell. Yeah, he's not getting no playing time. I feel bad for him. I know the 49ers better watch out. Cleveland Browns need a running back. You better watch out. Maybe Cleveland Browns might call Mitchell up. Say, yo, Mitchell, you want to come and play for us? We'll start you. You gotta watch out now. The Niners gotta watch out because there's a lot of teams that need running backs. And if you're not playing your second good running back, teams like Mason and Mitchell, they're gonna look at it like, what why keep him on your team
Michael,
if you're not
don't
going to
get
play?
ahead of yourself though, because they're not. He's not.
No.
He's not up for sale. I mean,
No, he's not up for sale. But
Yeah.
if somebody offers a draft pick or two, you don't know.
First round. I mean, the 49ers, of course, they'll listen to that. But what are they going to offer?
Oh yeah,
Unless they're out of their mind.
Oh yeah, they'll look up for.
Yeah. No, there's
Yeah,
other guys out
yeah.
there they could go for, actually. Fournette's not playing.
Hey, you know who else is going to be playing for the Giants? I think the ex-49er running back, Breida. He's our ex-49er running back. Breida, he's going to be playing.
Oh, Breida. Is Breida
Breida
not having?
for the
He's not
Giants.
working either?
No, he's playing with the Giants. He's going to start if Barkley don't play.
That's
Yep.
right. I remember that. I saw him come in for Barkley last year even. I forgot he was over there. Yeah. Matty's going to look to kill us.
Good. Even Moser did good with the Dolphins, the ex-49er running back. He scored a touchdown. I was like, wow, all these ex-49er running backs are doing good.
No, we got it.
Yeah.
Coach Brown is one of the best in the game when it comes to coaching running backs, so that makes sense.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, and I feel sorry, too, with the fan, too, in Foxborough. The guy got hit and killed. Oh, man, I feel bad.
What?
You know? No, a Patriots fan died. A Miami Dolphins fan punched a Patriots fan and killed him.
With a punch?
If you watch the news. Yeah, during the game, fourth quarter, it happened.
Wow.
Punched him twice. Hit him right there and killed him one shot.
I did not hear about
it. It was in the fans on the East Coast. Yeah, during the football game, the Dolphins and Patriots game, Sunday. Or what it is. Yeah.
That's going to bring on some new legislation in those stands.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said to myself, that reminds me of the Niners and Raiders back then when they used to fight the fans.
No,
it did. You think
out in the parking lot and everything else.
Oh yeah. Did you see on Twitter about the 49er fan splitting the two players apart from the 49ers and the Rams? They had it on Twitter. A fan split it because they were getting into I don't know if it was Debo getting into a fight with somebody.
Yeah, it was Debo.
Yeah, but the fans split them both up nice. Yeah.
I wonder how brave he was to come running out on the field like that. I was pretty impressed with that, actually.
No, he wasn't the fan. He was on the side. I don't know if he was on the field or was on the side of, like, the stand.
Okay, because
near the end zone. He was somewhere.
I heard Debo
he wasn't on the field.
So, yeah, I heard Debo talk about it, but I
Debo
didn't know where it was.
I think he was, like, on the side of the, you know what I mean? I don't think he'd be on the field. He'd be thrown out. Nobody's going to, I think it was mostly on the back of the side. I don't know. It was, I heard that. But I think I see us. Yeah, I can't wait. I think we're going to beat them bad this week, the Giants. Now I'm going to tell you something. I think I see a 42-17 49ers.
You got 42-17 Niners? You remind me.
I see Niners. No white Niners are. Yeah. Yeah, 42-17. Everybody here, our New York fans are getting all excited. They got the flags hanging. They're putting all their old. Yeah, where I live, right near New York. They got everybody setting up in New York, like flags and everything. Me and my neighbor, the old 49er fans, I said, good. We need to stick some 49er flags. We need to put them all over the,
Yeah,
but I see 42-17, Ronbo.
42-17.
Yeah, I mean, I could see us. I could see us winning big. I don't care if Barkley plays or not. Barkley is not going to be 100% as good. When you're injured like that, like look what happened to Hunt. Look what happened in the Browns game. He's out for the season. The running backs. I mean, that felt bad when I saw that. And Barkley doesn't look that good. And I'm not afraid of Jones. Jones, come on. I think Bosa's going to sack him. I think Bosa's going to get a sack.
Oh yeah, he's overdue.
He's going to get a sack.
Yeah, and
he's
Nick
overdue.
should be about warmed up about now. So yeah.
Oh, warm up. He's ready to go. After he took out the lamb chops, now he's going to take out the big blues, and then the Niners going Giants, the Cardinals, and the Cowboys. Those are the 3 home games in a row they got.
Yeah, well,
so if we can pass the Giants. Yep. So Bosa's due. I think he's due for a sack too. I think he's ready. I think we'll get an interception. I think we're gonna kill the Giants. I mean, yeah, the Cardinals they had a 20-something lead and they blew it, but that's the Cardinals. If the 49ers had a 20-something lead, Giants are not going to catch up. Giants they won't catch up. So Niners defense is way better than the Cardinals, and you know that. Everybody, the 49ers players know that the Cardinals. Yeah, that was just.
In fact,
I just can't wait. And I just hope the Rams lose this weekend. Yep.
Yeah. All right. The Rams. Who do they play this weekend?
I'm trying to think. I know somebody's playing the Cardinals.
Because while
Cowboys are playing the Cardinals.
Well, see, here's the thing. while Red Eye's boasting about how great the Cowboy defense is and we're ranked 6th and they're number one,
Mm-hmm.
let's keep in mind the
Mm-hmm.
level of competition the Cowboys are playing, and they're going to remain number one because this
Yeah.
weekend they're going to play the Cardinals.
They play
All right? The cakewalk that the Cowboys are going
that's-
through should not be taken too seriously. You go through the Giants, you go through
No.
the Jets. The Jets would have probably won had Aaron
Go to the
Rodgers been there.
Cardinals.
And then you play the Cardinals.
Yeah.
They're going to continue to be number one,
Cardinals,
Red
and
Eye.
then-
And that's the
And then
way
they
it
play
is.
somebody else before they play us.
Yeah, when
They
you play
somebody
soft,
before us. We
you
play
play
them.
soft teams, you look like you're a juggernaut. Nothing unusual about that. All right?
And then you know what? The Cowboys' defense, number one defense, won't last long. Their number one defense won't last long.
Yeah.
Trust me, the Cowboys are going to sing. And your Prescott's going to have interception coming. Don't worry, I can't wait to
He
play
should have
Cowboys
one against the
again.
Jets.
I'm ready for another one.
Sauce dropped it.
Oh,
Anyway, we're going to go,
Right,
Michael.
they
I
have
got
a
your score
favorite.
down. Let me,
All right,
we're going to
buddy.
see a game time. All right.
42, I say 42-17 Niners for 49 Empire. We're going to celebrate after
Yes,
Thursday.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you
All
have a good night, Rumble, and have a
You
good
too.
night, all 49 Empires.
Thanks, Michael. Sharon.
Ronbo, how are you?
Sharon, doing all right, doing all right. I make fun of the teams that some people are playing, like the Cowboys, that are being hyped
Listen,
like they're the
I'm
greatest
going
team of
for
all
the
time.
Cardinals, so go Cardinals, go.
You know, I mean, come on. I mean, here's what I'm saying.
And
They
I
get
know
these
when we
things.
play the Cowboys,
Oh yeah.
my
you
mom
know?
and my two brothers are going. My mom and my two brothers will be going to that game.
Should be interesting. But yeah.
It should be the long ride home when they lose.
Yeah. It'll be a good game. The Cowboys are tough. I give them that. But they ain't as tough as they're being made out to be. I mean, come on.
No.
You can't go through New
Ronbo,
York
they played
and
tough
get raging
teams with that
reviews.
quarterback.
Oh yeah.
They played the weakest teams that didn't have quarterbacks. They're not nobody. They haven't played a real team yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till they play Kyler Berry. They're gonna get theirs. They're gonna eventually fall. Dak is not a perfect quarterback.
Guys,
And they're not the
somebody
number one
get
team
on
in
Red
the
Eye because I
NFL,
can't.
like
I'd love to get in there.
it's saying.
Yeah. You know.
I just love how they're just praising them and they're not even praising us.
I know.
What the hell?
Let it
So what?
ride.
They're 2-0. We're about to be 3-0.
Let it keep
But they're
going.
about to be 2-1 because they're
Yeah.
going to lose against the Cardinals.
What? You
They're
see the
like
Cowboys
trying
lose
to
against the
stop
Cardinals?
Kyle Mary.
If that happens, I would lose my mind laughing because
I'm going to lose my mind. That's going to be funny. I'm going to laugh.
that's a big deal.
But anyway, the game, Daniel Jones is not a threat, Ronbo, because he looks down the field and holds that ball too long, just like Jimmy does. And then when he sees somebody, he throws the ball. He's going to get slaughtered by our defense, especially Nick, because he's overdue for a sack. He's going to get killed all night long. He holds the ball too long. I was watching him when they had the game. Who did they play? And he just kept holding the ball, and they just kept running over him. No, the Giants. Who did they play?
No, but they just played the Cardinals this last week, or no?
Oh, okay. Well, something, but I know they kept holding the ball. I thought,
Well,
really?
okay. Jones, who's his receivers? The Giants have invested. Who are their receivers? They got Darren Waller, but who else do they have? Jones is trying to find a receiver because the receivers aren't that good.
No,
so,
the defense, because I was asking my brother about the Giants. He said, y'all going to beat the Giants.
Yeah, well,
He
yeah,
said,
well, we
they're not even
should.
that good at all.
I mean, we're a better team than the Giants, yes.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm not worried about that game. It's a trap game, more like a scrimmage game, whatever.
yeah. We got to watch the 49ers
But
get to the first
Daniel
5
Jones
weeks.
should not be a threat. He's not going to be able to run the ball against our defense. Because Steve Wilkes got something up his sleeve. I'm sure they've been watching the tape and how to, play their game. So I think it'll be a piece of cake. We'll win, and then we could get ready for a bye week.
You know what? You made the same mistake I did. We don't have a bye week. We don't have a bye week until the middle of the season.
Oh, we don't have. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was confused about that.
I was thinking we had a bye week too.
Before the Cowboy game, right? I don't know why. I think there's
Yeah.
more of us in something. This is a mini bye week. This is what this is right now.
Yeah,
And then
because we
we
don't
keep
play
moving.
Sunday, and it's going to
Yeah.
be boring.
Yeah.
No Niner football.
Yeah. That's fine. It'll be fun to watch other teams play. And there's going to be some upsets. It's
It's
about
going
that
to be
time
a
of year.
good game.
Yeah.
Our team's
So,
going to, they're going to just get killed up and down the field, Ronbo. We're going to have possession of that ball. They may have a few times of the ball, but I think we'll have the ball more than them.
here's the measure, Sharon. The Cowboys went in there and, as I said, had to be pulled off the Giants and shut them out. If we don't do that, there's going to be people who say, Cowboys are superior to the 49ers. Look at against the same team, and they didn't have Saquon Barkley when the 49ers played them, and the 49ers took 4 quarters to beat the Giants.
If we lose to the Giants and they talk about us, and as you know, I got 2 brothers,
Yeah.
I'm going to lock myself in my room.
We don't have to listen. We don't have to beat them 40-0, but we got to make it a convincing beatdown. That's the thing.
And we're at 10 points, so I don't think that, I don't know. I know they came back, but, they got lucky because Arnold fell off. They fell apart. But that was just luck. But, never estimate the underdogs, so that's all I got to say. But
I know.
I don't think they're going to win on us. They're going to have a hard time covering everybody.
Yeah. It's the level of beatdown is what I'm worried about, Sharon. We can't just escape the Giants. They've got to be put completely away, or else here comes the meter. Well, the Cowboys convinced everybody this weekend as the 49ers did just get by the Giants. Here we go. Here it comes.
I'm going to hear it. They're going to hear it. Cowboys are going to be a big threat. No, they're not. No.
You got my vote. What do you and Mom got for a score?
Stand the Cowgirls. Yeah. But go Cardinals, go. But anyway, Mom says 31-13. I'm going 38-10.
All right. Yeah, I see. When we all think the same like that, things go wrong. We all pretty much got to put 30 points. We're not going to stop our average. And how much are we going to give up from them? That's the thing. We'll see. Nick's got it.
I think Sharon? They're going to hold them at 10. I don't think it's going to be no more than that because they're not going to be able to get in the end zone. Yeah. Not that much.
So because our defense is predicated on Nick Bosa. He is the catalyst, just like McCaffrey is for the offense. If Nick's ready to play this week,
he's going to be a monster because he's going to get unleashed and he's going to run over Daniel Jones. Because like I said, he holds the ball too long, just like Jimmy does. And then when he sees something, he'll throw it down the field. And then by the time he gets rid of the ball, he's already set.
Yeah, but like Jimmy does get that ball to Debo, and we're winning. So, but Jimmy's over in another place now, so, Anyway, Sharon, I got your score. Let's see what happens Thursday night. We'll laugh about it.
Just relax and breathe. We'll be all right.
All right. Night,
all right, Ronbo. Let's go,
Say goodbye to Mom, too.
All right, good night, Ronbo.
And it's time for Chill, Pill, Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Well, Phil, I know what you're going to say. Go ahead, but I want to hear it. It always sounds good coming from your ears. I'm not that concerned, but go ahead.
I'm not concerned at all.
I knew it.
35-14.
You give him 14?
Yeah, I give him 14.
Yeah. Oh, how come? They don't have Barkley.
Maybe a special teams.
Oh, yeah.
Breakdown.
That is possible, yeah.
I don't know, but we'll give them 14. They're a playoff team last year. Not this year.
Yes, indeed. Not last year. I mean, not this year. Well, so far, it's early. You know how teams start off really fast and they cool off? See, that's the thing.
Ronbo, we're a good team. Seriously. No matter what Big Show says.
Absolutely.
I'm serious. Nick Bosa, come on. He had 5 pressures last week.
Yeah.
1 tackle for a loss. And his PFF score was 95.
Yeah. That was better than anybody else on the team, actually.
I mean, seriously. And the guy, Big Show, says, he didn't have any sacks. This is what millennials do.
I know.
I mean, God, give me a break.
Yeah, just
Nick Bosa was the whole reason they did a 3-step drop and pass. In the second half, we changed our coverage, and we got 2 picks, and that was the end of the game. Give me a break.
he looked better. You know what, though? Like you're just saying, Nick looks a lot better than he did week 1. So it's only a matter of weeks. Thursday night, I'm not sure what I expect to see you there, but the following weeks, look for Nick Bosa to be back. He's that kind of a guy. Nick's not happy with what he's doing right now. Not a little bit. So
I
just
expect
watch.
every team to go 3-step drops against us.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get as many sacks.
Yeah.
But if we play tight coverage, and we don't blitz our linebackers, and we put them at, like we did in the second half, we put Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw on the flats, we start getting picks.
Yeah. And both of those guys are capable of that. That's a good point. Wilson's got to,
And it's
you know,
because Nick
Wilson's studying
Bosa
this.
and
He sees this.
Hargrave and Armstead and Jackson are there.
Yeah. I agree.
Please.
But, you know,
But anyway.
Coach Wilkes is, you know, he's a student of what he's doing right now. He's having to adapt his own system to what they've asked him to keep installed with the 49ers. I got a feeling it's partly him trying to negotiate his own thinking into what we're already doing. So, you know, people need to wait a minute before they pass judgment on the Cowboys and decide the 49ers are inferior to them. We'll see. That's going to change.
Well, the Cowboys, the Niners aren't inferior to the Cowboys until the Cowboys beat them.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Right? It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
The Cowboys have not beat us in the playoffs.
Yeah. And Phil, also, people need to keep in mind who they've played. They haven't played anybody. I mean, they played nobodies. And they're playing the Cardinals this week. Oh, come on.
They played the Jets without Aaron Rodgers.
They played the Giants.
The Cardinals. Then they played whatever, you know, New Jersey teams.
So
the Giants.
Yeah.
We'll see what we do against the Giants. We're gonna. They don't have the team. We're gonna crush them.
Hopefully. And we got, see, Phil, that's a comparison right there. Can we beat them up as bad as the 49ers or the Cowboys?
Undefeated, week 5. So that's what it's going to be.
I'm looking forward to it.
You there, Ronbo?
No, I'm listening. Yeah, I was just, because every time we were talking, we were running into each other. So I was trying to just let you have some room. But Phil, what do you got for a score, though?
35-14.
That's right. Okay. Sorry, I look at my wall over here. But Phil,
same score I had last week.
Yeah,
I'm going to hit one time.
Yeah, this is going to be the one. You know what? I don't like the Giants getting 14 points.
Tell you what, the Rams kicked a field goal at the end to beat the spread.
I know. I saw it.
It would have been 10
30
points,
to 20.
not 7.
That's giving up too many points to the Rams, but still, it would still been a 10-point spread, or 7.5 as it was projected.
They're a better team than we thought.
True, but we don't know them either.
But we'll crush them next week. Next time we play them,
as we do every year. Them. It's always a close game. One game is usually close, and then the other one's a beatdown. So yeah, it's been going on for how many years? Yeah, so it'll continue this year. We will have 10 regular season wins in a row come into the season.
Exactly.
So
like you know what, Rudy, shut up.
You should see him on Twitter. He's going nuts. He's so excited about his young and upcoming team that gave the 49ers all they could handle. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, Phil.
Ronbo. We want the number 1 seed. That's it. That's it.
Gotta have it.
Get the number 1 seed. Have the home games at Levi.
Yeah.
And we'll crush them.
Phil, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what, I'm gonna see you game day, and we're just going to have all kind of fun.
All right, man. No,
right.
you may not see me game day because
That's what we
I'm
never
going to be
do.
at the
We
game.
see the next day, though. All right, because Phil's at the game with
All right,
that
bro.
barbecue going. All right, go get him, Phil. All right, we'll see you the following day.
We got scallops and chicken and steak.
How many barbecues you went to that had
skewers and
scallops? Check Phil out.
a couple of vegetables for the guys that want to eat veggies. But you know what? Most of it's meat.
All right.
Meat is in our tailgate.
I love it. Phil, have a great night. I'll see you.
All
I'll see you after the game. All right. Or the following day.
Hey, take care.
All right, fam.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, hey, Serge. Serge. I thought I saw
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Serge, I'm telling you right now, man, this is that game that people are concerned about a little bit at least. You know, I'm trying, you know what? Every now and then you got to go ahead and just trust your gut. Is there any reason why the 49ers shouldn't score near 40 points in this game? But what are you thinking?
Well, there's no reason because we're better than the Cowboys, and they scored 40 points.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, that was two weeks ago, so I'm sure the Giants have improved a light because look what happened on Sunday. They came back and beat the Cardinals, but at the same time,
God, how embarrassing.
You know, teams they improve. They improve after what they experienced the first week. They improved the second week. So yeah, I'm not gonna say that we're gonna blow them out.
Yeah.
You know, but we are gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna beat them more than 10 points. I don't think we'll beat them more than 20. It is a short week for both of us.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll come and think of it. And they stayed on the West.
I think it's gonna be a good game. And I think our defense is gonna step it up. And I'm sure Bosa's gonna get his first sack of the season.
Yes. This is the week.
As a guarantee.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't happen, then I'm gonna be like, man, don't tell me he got cursed too, because every time somebody gets paid, they're not the same player anymore, you know?
Listen, Serge, do you believe in karma? I got a feeling, though, you know, they really abused Saquon Barkley. And I understand the thing about running backs and their longevity and the risk you take paying them too much money. But you don't give Daniel Jones all that money and then all of a sudden pretend like you don't have any money. They could have gave Saquon something for his appreciation for what he's done for them. Saquon was the offense last year, and he was one that got them going in every game. Just like Bradley Chubb over in Cleveland. The Browns are in serious trouble offensively because Deshaun does not look like Deshaun Watson. So if I got a good running back, I need to pay him. If I'm the owner, and I know Jed likes to stay out of those things, I say, listen, give Christian McCaffrey, or whomever your star running back is, and you can tell he's the guy, the engine behind your offensive machine, give him at least something fair. We're not going to just sit back and tell him, well, we'll franchise tag you. Well, we're not in position to give you. No, don't talk to him like that. I hate that. And by the way, start your running backs that are really good. Give them a 3 or 4 week trial or something, but pay them. Don't pay them rookie contracts. That's too much. You wear them out, you beat them up, you get them killed, and then they come back in 4 years and they're not worth the damn. That's just not right. So you know.
No, but what they should do, they shouldn't go all out and be like, let's do 5-6 year contract and give him all this money. Like, no, we should do a max of 3 years. Like 5 years is too much because you're gonna end up paying him all that money, and if he sucks for like 2 or 3 of those 5 years, it's like that money just went to waste. You know, and look what happened with Russell Wilson. Look what happened to him. Where is he? He's no show. Oh my God, I mean, he became Derek Carr.
I know the Broncos. Hey, okay, you know what you got? I like your idea though. You give a running back as he comes out of school, give a 2-year contract. And if he looks like a star, you gotta pay him. They should mandate that.
Yeah, they should be
or
like,
get rid of him.
We're gonna give you 50. we're gonna give you 50, 60 G's for 3 years. If you do well, then you'll get that extra, you know, for another 2 years. Well, we'll add another 2 years, and you'll get that extra or something. But
rewrite it for
5
the
years
whole thing.
is too much.
It's too long. You got to rewrite it. Well, running backs not going to get 5 years because they never get around. Rarely they get picked up in the first round. But give him a 3-year contract, 2-3 years, and that's his rookie contract. Done. All right. Now he's still young, and hopefully he's still healthy. You can get him some money now. But don't tell him after 4 years we can't. Well, we're not willing to pay.
Well,
that.
we'll see. We'll see what he does this year and next year to see if that money was worth paying. And
Daniel,
I'm not putting Bosa down. He's a beast.
Oh, I was talking about running backs. No, Bosa. Yeah, you got to.
Running backs. Yeah, running backs. But running backs come and go. That's the thing. Running backs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go. But if there are stars. There are stars. McCaffrey's a star. Barkley's a star.
Yeah.
Bradley's a star. You got certain guys need to get paid. Le'Veon Bell, he was a star. They didn't want to pay him. You got to pay certain guys. That's what I'm saying. Running backs come into the league,
and
2 to 3 year contract, and that's it. And then renew it. And if he did well, pay him.
Yeah, because there's a lot of risk in doing a 5-year contract and paying them all that money because they could get hurt. Look what Aaron Rodgers got hurt so quick, and they still got to pay him. You know, it's just a risk. You know, they could either play good or not, or get hurt. That's why I mean it's a risk. Like he's worth the money. He's worth the money.
Yeah. The thing is, you're talking about established pros, quarterbacks that are going to the Hall of Fame. They're not. You're going to have to pay them. Somebody else will. But I mean, I'm talking about running backs. And then in this case, Aaron Rodgers is going to get paid no matter what. Russell Wilson got paid because they've already got a history that's really high and outstanding. But some things have to be restructured. Hey, fam, Serge, what do you got for a score?
Okay. I was thinking 32-16.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna put.
16? All right.
It's 32-16.
All right.
I think it's gonna be a decent game, but I think our defense is what's gonna show up. Yeah. I'm sure our offense is gonna be great, but if it was me, I wouldn't be working them all out in a short week like that. You know, like let's have our defense, put in the work. Okay. And then we'll just hold them down, in our offense. Well, of course, we're going to score, but
we'll be fine. Serge, we got to go.
It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game.
Hopefully. At least entertaining. All right, Serge. I will see you during and after the game if you got time. All right. Thanks, Serge.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited. All right, you guys. Have a good night.
Night, Serge. Hey, so I just thought about, fam. Here's the thing. This is early in the season. Usually by the time you play a Thursday night game, later in the season, that's when the fatigue factor is an issue. We're playing them now, and those guys aren't tired. That's a good break for the 49ers this year. Of all the things I think the league did wrong to the 49ers in the scheduling, actually, maybe there's some good things. The AFC North, it's not the unit it was supposed to be. I mean, you look at Cleveland, Pittsburgh, they're okay. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore, they're still good. What's going on with Cincinnati? Charles, get in it, Charles.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Charles, man, we're sitting there, we're chewing the fat on the game coming up. What are you thinking?
Oh man, I'm surprised. We're playing this early. We just played yesterday, and we got to play again. I got to play on a Thursday. I didn't know that until I started listening to you guys.
You didn't see the schedule? Yeah.
Yeah, I just forgot that we were playing a Thursday game
this early.
I looked at it a few weeks ago when I was thinking about going to the game, but I chose not to. I have another commitment, but their starting running back is not going to be playing. Yeah, that changes the game immensely. So I don't think the running game is going to be much of a factor. Offensive line, they're not going to hold up. They're not going to hold up under the pressure of our pass rush. We in the South, we like smothered chicken, we like smothered pork chops. But You know, we on
Lots of
Thursday we're gonna
onions.
have a smothered corner. We're gonna the Giants are gonna have a smothered cornerback because you know he's gonna be smothered under pressure and he's gonna be throwing
I love this
picks
analogy.
like Matthew Stafford. He's gonna be throwing picks, boy. Matthew Stafford get flood. He at least 2 a game. I was like, okay, he owes us at the end towards the end of the game. I was like, okay, he owes us 2 picks. They coming. We gonna squeeze out. Man, they came just in the nick of time. So this guy's the same way, man. I don't know what's going on with these quarterbacks that are coming into the league. They can't deal with the pressure. They're
Well,
drafted in the
because
first round.
it's a fast game. By the time you get to pros, hey, Charles, that's why bringing in a rookie and immediately starting him is suicide. He's not used to that speed. He's going to be blind. He can't read. He's not used to that kind of speed. You can't read the field because it's too late, and they're all over him. That's Bryce. Bryce is getting. Oh, I felt sorry for. I could stop watching. It was so brutal. Bryce Young is being killed in Carolina. Oh man. So he's going to try to get rid of the ball fast. Daniel Jones is going to have to get rid of the ball fast, or he's just like
I mean, he's gonna.
did
But
yesterday.
he's gonna get rid of the ball fast.
He's going to
but
have
not
to. He
gonna be
doesn't
able to push.
normally, but he's going to have to.
He's not gonna be able to push the ball down the field. I mean,
Oh, he
you
better
can't push
not.
the ball down the field. You can't push the ball down the field. You're not gonna have hope. You know, the 49ers they're not gonna give him hope. They're gonna check his hope card. They're gonna
He'll be
pull
running
his
a
hope
lot.
card.
Yeah, he'll run a lot.
Oh,
I suspect, from what I've seen against the Cardinals, Daniel's putting them long legs to work, boy. He running around them corners. That dude can move, apparently, because it looked like he was way out in front of everybody else.
Yeah, he can move, but I mean, they were down 28-7 for a reason. You know, if they make a comeback against us, you know, all he's gonna see is a sea of red.
Mm-hmm.
All he's gonna see is a sea of red on Thursday, because you know everybody from around California is gonna be at that game. It's nothing but it's gonna be nothing but 49er fans. So I can't wait. You know, I'm still you know, I was yesterday. You know, I was proud of Diamador Lenore.
Oh, I was gonna bring him up, Charles, but well, go ahead and talk about it.
I was happy he got the pick that he got. You know, they don't target him though. I don't know why. Well, you know, they don't really have time to target him.
Better not. I wish they would.
But if they had time, they would.
Charles, they targeted him. Charles, wait a minute. Wait. I just want to say they targeted him last year every week. They didn't want to be bothered. Why bother with Mooney when I could throw to Charles? I mean, throw to Demo. And that didn't work out well. See, Demo, he got beat a few times, not many.
Yeah, he got beat a whole lot. He got beat.
No, he didn't get beat a whole lot.
Well, he got beat enough that they wanted to replace him. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with his replacement.
Demo,
you know, but
Demo was a starter. No matter what the rest of the boys was doing, he was going to start this year anyway.
To be continued.
Charles, listen. To be continued. I got 3 more weeks before I really start talking trash. Because remember what you said, and now you're trying to lay praises on Debo. It's too late, my man.
Well, you know,
Debo's going to get a pick this week.
Man, I hope he does. Man, I really hope he plays great, but you know, on the right side, that the Amador Lenore, the right side that he plays, I mean, all they do is put him back in the zone, and so
that's coach's, that's his scheme, which is really irritating.
Yeah, but he can't. That's all they can do. He and Thomas, all they can do is play zone.
You know, okay, but the thing is, I wish Demo used to play, he used to switch back and forth. It wasn't zone all day, all times. You know, that's why I says, Coach, there are times you can man up a little bit. You already got the nickel package up in front.
Yeah,
Let
I mean,
the secondary shift.
Yeah, because they give up too many underneath passes. I mean, that's all. I mean, that's how St. Louis came back because they kept throwing these. Yeah, like
What's
come
Wilkes?
on, man.
I don't even know if they want to play that defense. But Coach Wilkes says, "All right, guys, I just want you to play off your man. I don't play off your man as far as you think you need to play off him, so you can make a play." And they're not even doing it. I think we need to see a better front action from the front. When that happens, Charles, I think you can see a little difference in the secondary too.
And those wide receivers that played for the Rams, man, they could run routes. They were really good. I don't know where they found them, but man, my God, they were.
Tutu's been around for a while. He's got speed. Nakua is a surprise. We didn't know.
Yeah, Nakua. Yeah, Nakua. He was. I said, man, where they draft this guy at?
I know, right? He fifth round pick, from what I understand. Fifth round pick.
Man,
when did we pick Latu up? We picked Latu up in the second or third. We picked him up in the third round.
Yeah.
You could have picked up Nakua in the fourth round. Then
I was so angry.
That's all right. It ain't gonna help.
No, I think we picked him up in the third round. But either way, but I'm happy. Oh my God, he's another revelation. He's another person. I'm so happy, especially when he kicked that kick. That 51 yard? Was it 51 or 57 yards?
Are you talking about Jake Moody?
Yeah.
I'm proud of Jake. First 2 weeks, he surprised me. I'm loving it.
Yes. I'm like, was that 57?
57
yards?
51, I
50,
think.
Man.
It was over 50 yards.
57. Oh, yeah, man. I was so happy. I'm like, and then it went straight through the middle?
I mean, with room to spare. There was room to spare. It was high in the yard.
Man, that was butter. That was straight through the middle. Like he'd been here before.
You know what? Let's see the third week. Charles, what do you got for a score? We're going to run out of time. What do you got?
Man, Kyle Shanahan, he's been in the league a while. Lately, whenever he's got a team by the neck, he just likes to kind of let up and just makes it seem like, he didn't beat the team as bad as he could have. So, I think it's going to be, I'll say 32 to maybe 21. I'll just say that.
21. That would be the highest score.
I'll say 30. I'll say maybe. I'll say 35 to 14. I'll say that because Saquon Barkley, he's not there, and I think Daniels. I think he's going to throw a few picks. He's going to be. It's going to be Christmas in August.
In September.
Christmas in September. I'm sorry.
No problem. Yeah, Charles, we got to go, though. And I look for you at the game, and we go celebrate some more Demo.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, you have a good night. Love you, Ronbo.
Dude, Charles, love you, fam. Have a great night. See you Thursday night. Or maybe the next day if it's too late, because it will be late. All right. Night, fam.
All right. Good night.
Charles. Charles is so much fun, man. I'll tell you what, him and Demo and me was. T-Flow and Allie.
Hi, Ronbo.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Hey, it's game time. Actually, hey, T-Flow, I'm thinking I don't like Thursday night games because usually something that the guys are tired, they haven't healed up from their wounds. But, this is early in the season. I'm thinking maybe it might be a good idea to get this out of the way early rather than week 8, week 9. The guys are already tired from the season. We ain't tired. Yeah, this is okay. Well, what's going to happen?
What's going to happen is they're going to do a lot of read options because that's the only way that, if you look at the past, that's the only way to get the Niners is read option. Quick throws for the defense. So basically, got to, Wilkes has to step his A game on that one. Yeah, but other than that, the only way I can see the Niners lose is them just beating themselves.
That's always the case.
And everybody, and also being too complacent, thinking it's an easy win, and basically that's when you play up to the level of competition, and it's a close game.
Yeah, we do have a tendency to do that. Play to the level of competition. Play your level of competition, 49ers. Don't take it down a notch. That's a good point.
Yeah, because
because that's the time we always do. Because how many times since last year and the years before we're gonna blow them out, and what happens? We barely win or we lose.
I know, right?
So it's always been like that ever since years from now, years ago.
Well, we had a couple of 40 burgers. Remember against the Panthers? How many times we had a 40 burger? We laid one on the Panthers 2019. I don't think we've had come close to one since. Well, no, we've had. Well, I'm sorry. Against the Cardinals in Mexico. 40. Didn't we have 45?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but this is a Thursday game, so I'm not really. I really don't know if it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I know.
It is Thursday.
Guys
you
are
know,
tired.
Brandon Ayuk is injured.
I hope
He
he doesn't
better
play.
not run CMC. Right? He better not run CMC out of the short rest. You know, he better put in other running backs. And we have George Kittle. He hasn't yet to be found.
Right?
Debo is starting to get some action. Throw in Jawan Jennings. You know, like let's get everybody involved this game. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. You know, because it's a long season. Just in case if one person goes down, like we got other guys to step up and they're ready to go, especially in the running game. So it should be a win. They should cover.
Jordan Mason. Yeah. Jordan Mason, Elijah Mitchell, let him play. You know, he's going to get hurt no matter when you play him, if he's going to get hurt. So just let him play. And Jordan
I want
Mason.
to see, if anything, if Ayuk plays, just give him a couple plays. You don't have to be in there all the time.
I don't want him out there.
Hey, it's still early.
Let him heal up.
Yeah.
Heal up.
But this is Kyle Shanahan.
I know,
this
right?
Is Kyle Shanahan. If he's going to play, he's going to play. Look at not one running back went into the game last week.
I know.
Not one running back.
I know.
So, come on, dude. This is Shanahan we're talking about. That and also, too, throw in Jawan Jennings, man. Dude, like, he's a beast, right? He compares, what's that wide receiver, Nusu, or the one from the Rams, the rookie? He compared him to Jawan Jennings. If you're comparing him to Jawan Jennings, then use him like that dude from the Rams.
Yeah. Puka.
Come on, dude. Like, you know how weird that sounds of what you just said? Like, come on.
Okay, because the thing is, Kyle Shanahan is a very nervous guy. You heard these interviews lately, T-Flow? He talks like he's so afraid because he's been through things that have scarred him. He lost that against the Atlanta Falcons. He lost the Super Bowl in the last few minutes. He says he should have done some things differently. We lost the Super Bowl. We've lost a playoff game or two because of the fact that Kyle thinks something he did was wrong by not leaving people out there. He thinks leaving guys out there too long is going to remedy some of the issues. It wasn't always that.
Nah,
he's convinced himself.
What it is it's always him going against what's working good.
Yeah.
He tries to be too cute. Like, man, like especially the Niner game, nobody could stop Debo. In second half, did Debo get any touches? Nope. Nobody could stop Kittle. Did Kittle get any touches? Nope. So it's like, dude, like, what are you doing?
Stick to what's working, Kyle.
Why are they not getting the ball?
He's overthinking.
And also, too, you don't think Matt Breida will try to ball out?
Boy, he's going to be – ain't he going to be – oh, Breida's going to be fired up. He is, I know.
He's going to be fired up. And over here, he is a fan favorite, so they're not going to really boo him.
You know? No. And you can't blame him. I mean, that's why I don't want to play the Dolphins when Mostert's ready to play. We played the Dolphins last year. Mostert wasn't available. Jeffrey Wilson Jr. was out there, but he didn't get loose on us. But still, Mostert get loose on anybody. Ho!
Yeah, because other than that, it's going to be a lot of read options, quick throws, screens.
Yeah, that's all we're going to see.
They're not going to do a 7-step drop.
Yeah,
they're not going to do a 7-step drop.
Well, he might have to. It's either that.
It is a copycat league.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to stand back in the pocket trying to throw on the 49ers and wait for routes to unfold. Everybody's going to do the same thing. You've seen what Stafford did. Even, was it Pickett, first game? Everybody's going to do the same thing to the 49ers. You stand back there, you're going to die. If you get rid of the ball quick, short routes, get rid of it. That's the only way you're going to survive against the 49ers pass rush. When Nick gets healthy and ready to go, look out. Even that might not work.
I don't want to see no zone on the corners because we got the pass rush. They know they're going to throw quick. So, let's go. Press man coverage. Let's go. Let's do this. We all know this. Mooney's a good press man coverage. So is Demo. So, hey, why do you think we got that pick? Because they switched over to press man.
There you go. Fam, we're going to run out of time. What do you got for a score?
I don't know the score. I'm gonna go betting
Good.
score. Niners cover, and I got the over.
All right. So it's a
Yeah,
10
what he
plus.
said.
And what he said to it. So 10 plus. There you go. All right, fam. Tifo,
Yeah.
Allie, always a pleasure. I'll see y'all after the game Thursday.
Yes, sir. Let's get a little Niner shout out.
Niners! Tifo, Allie. Y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Night.
All right, Ronbo, have a good night.
You too, fam. And there he is, the leader of the Dragon Clan, the Honorable, I got about 40 definitives, but I'm just going, Papa Dragon!
Ronbo, my man.
Papa,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you very
Hey,
much.
you know?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Ronbo,
you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good. Yes, sir. Talk to me.
We missed you
Ask
today.
me
I just realized,
questions.
too. Pop.
Yeah, the girls
Yeah.
had to go to a Lego party.
Oh, okay. How'd that go?
Yeah, so it's kids and Legos, man.
I know, right? You had to stay
Pretty
out the
good.
way, didn't you? Hey, Pop. Here's the thing. The Daniel Jones and company have went through humiliation, beatings. They should have lost. The Cardinals are trying to get Caleb. Nobody, please don't tell the Giants, but the Cardinals are going for Caleb Williams before they realized they had gotten that far out in front. Hey, guys, we got to take the foot off the gas here. We'll never get Williams at this rate. Let him back in the game. And
Right.
so the Cardinals got to keep up that we ain't winning no games this year. We got to get Caleb Williams. So that means when they come to play us, the 49ers don't have time for that. And we got to also compare with the score. The Cowboys beat them 40-0. Now, if we don't have something somewhere in that vicinity, it's been decided. The Cowboys, and we're already hearing it, So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking 49ers victory, overall. I think, these days with the social media and everybody and their cell phones,
Yeah.
everybody's got their opinions and their YouTube channels and stuff like that.
Media's
A lot
on
of people don't like to look
drugs.
at the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just, ultimately, the ball game is won on Sundays, and every ball game is its own story.
Yes.
But here we come on Thursday. Thursday is an unpredictable game for us. It's always unpredictable.
That's true.
We have been blown out. Yes, we've been blown out by the Cardinals with their backup quarterback.
Okay, but the COVID got us one time. Cardinals got us one time. You're right.
Yeah. No, it's that's why the games have to be played. And I keep seeing the 49ers play a certain way and coach a certain way. And I'm telling you, man, they're still in preseason mode.
I know,
They
right?
can be got. They can be got right now. They can be got right now. But I don't think it's going to be this week.
we get past 2 more weeks. Preseason mode is over. But you're right. I was talking about that earlier. The 49ers need to get on the field more during preseason. The starters haven't played no ball. This is what they're doing now. They're just now
preseason right now.
Yes.
Preseason right now. For them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the last game, it didn't look like it on the scoreboard against the Rams, man. But you know what? If Purdy hits two of those long balls, now you're talking about a score that's like 44 to 20. You see what I'm saying?
Talking. Hey, I know.
That's what he can talk all he wants, but he still got a loss.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
And McVay shamelessly coming out there kicking that field goal with a few seconds left. That had no bearing on what was going to happen.
I think what he's thinking is that if we can get the ball through the uprights with a second left, then he got an onside kick.
You think so?
And if he gets that, he gets a play. Yeah,
that's honorable. See, that's
But that's what
why did you do it earlier?
I think that's what he's thinking. Well, because he's McVay. McVay needs to go across the field and hug Shanahan's leg
for the ninth
for letting him get that Super Bowl. For letting him get that Super Bowl. But thank you, Kyle, for choking for me, choking for the Rams. We appreciate it. God. Oh, Kyle, and thank you for letting us get Stafford because you're too busy in Cabo. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, we thank the God for your arrogance, Kyle. So, I think that we have a new defensive coordinator who played a very smart and safe game. And this is what you have to look at. Yeah, new defensive coordinator hasn't had his entire team. So what he did
Yes.
against the Rams was, you know what? Stafford's going to beat himself. So we're just going to sit there and let him catch all this little crap, let him run the ball. We're gonna just throw the ball in front of us, make the tackle, throw the ball in front of us, make the tackle. Eventually, Stafford's going to throw us a couple. And he did.
And he did.
And as a consequence, there's no major injuries, and we're on to the next game. And I think this game is going to be a lot of the same. Drop back in the zone, rush forward. Let's see if Daniel Jones can beat us. But I also think that bodes well for the 49ers because when in that kind of zone the way that they are now, maybe Daniel Jones won't get us with that running ability of his because now everyone's watching the quarterback. So it'll be a similar game plan.
Pop, one thing. Have you ever seen Daniel Jones with a short, quick game? Every time I see Daniel Jones, he's either running or looking way downfield. So I'm wondering, does Daniel Jones have a short game?
No, I don't.
He
doesn't. But he doesn't. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have a short game. But again, the biggest threat on the Giants right now is his legs. That's it. Just don't let Daniel Jones beat you. That's all I'm saying. Just don't let him beat you. Make him stay in a pocket and throw the rock. So as long as we get through this game without any major injuries, as long as Kyle Shanahan will do what he says he's going to do, which is not play McCaffrey 100% of the time.
Oh man, don't get me started on that. But go ahead. Ooh,
as long as he says a lot of things, and he speaks too much truth in the media. Honestly, he does. Then changes his damn mind or forgets what he's going to do. Whatever. The point is, Ronbo, is that the 49ers should handedly destroy this team. It's going to look one-sided on the statistics, but the game's going to be closer than you think, Ronbo. It's going to be closer than you think, Ronbo. The NFL has already decided, okay, listen here, Mr. Purdy. If you're going to beat us, you got to beat us over the top. And dang it, Ronbo, those balls were just outstretched. But guess what?
What?
For us, this is preseason, baby.
I know
this is preseason.
Pop, I love
and Brock Purdy.
You always bring thought, make me think. The food for thought you provide is always awesome. But listen, Pop, we are going to run out of time, though. Give me a score.
I predict that Brock Purdy will put up 28 points, and the 49ers will give up a touchdown late in the game. It's going to be 28-14, the 49ers. And get ready, Ronbo, because everyone's going to be complaining. Oh, we should have beat them by 100, 120.
Count me in that group.
Hey,
because I don't want the Cowboys making us look bad. Because, the Cowboys took about 40-0. Y'all struggled in that game. Come on. Okay.
It doesn't mean anything as long as both teams are undefeated when they get to the week 5 when we play them. Then we'll let our game talk. That's all. We'll let our game talk in week 5. That's it.
Yeah. That's what we got to do.
We just got to beat them in week 5. That's it.
All right, fam.
It's a long season, Ronbo.
It is. It's going to be shorter than that in a minute, though. All right, Pop.
Yeah.
I'll see you. Game time.
Yeah, we'll be all good. Game time. On Thursday. It's so weird. I hate Thursday night games. I hate them.
I know, right?
I hate them.
We'll survive.
Oh.
Night, Pop.
Brock Purdy got it. Brock Purdy, get that iced up, Brock. Ice up, son. The arm ready.
Bob, have a great night. We're going to go.
All right, man. You too.
I really wish that Darnold would start, Axe. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I don't want Ayuk on the field. And as a matter of fact, if you're going to run McCaffrey, give him a couple of plays and sit down. Sit down, Christian. That's it. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony, here we are Thursday night. And a lot of people don't want us playing on Thursday night, but now that I think about it, I'm kind of delighted we're playing this Thursday night due to the fact that it's early in the year. And we don't, because later on in the season, when all of a sudden you got a Thursday night game, that's brutal. But week 3, get it out the way. And then we got a break in the middle of the season, our bye week. This is like set up for success. But Tony, what do you think about what's going to happen here?
Who gives a shit how much the bloody Cowboys beat them by?
Oh, it's about their talk. I just don't. You know what? Well, pay no attention. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but
Just
sometimes
ignore
you
them.
got to play. Sometimes you got to play the game smart, Robert. It's a short week. If you ask me, player preservation is much more important than posing off out there on the field. Right?
Yeah,
Short
absolutely.
week,
Amen.
people get tired. They
That's
make
when injuries
mistakes.
occur.
They'll roll an ankle. Injuries occur. What I want them to do is come out, throw 3 quick touchdowns, and then just put it in cruise control and just wind down the clock and torture them
run
all
the
the
ball.
way to the end.
Mason
Just
and
run the
Mitchell.
ball.
Yeah, run the ball. Let that
Mason,
clock smoke.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's much more important for our players to be well rested for the next game. A W's a W.
That's right.
You got to play it smart. You know what I mean? They can talk shit all they want, the Cowboys.
Yeah, they will.
But they've been doing a lot of crying as of late.
Yeah. Well, because they're having to play our kind of
And
football. Their identity's gone.
well,
Dak's out there throwing
no,
short
I'm
passes.
saying every time they come up against the 49ers, you see them in the stands. They're all crying.
It's a
We
psychological
thought
thing,
we were
too,
going to
now.
blow them out of the park. They always think they're going to blow us out of the park, and it just doesn't happen.
That's why I've become a big Stephen A. fan of late. God, he works the Cowboys like they're supposed to be
as
worked.
well. Excuse me, I got that bloody flu from hell.
Oh, God. Take care of that
As
guy.
well as, oh yeah, I'm going home early today. I think it's 37, so in your language, 98.6 outside.
Oh yeah, you gotta rest. That's the only way those kind of conditions. Any virus like that, you gotta sleep it off. But you'll be fine. You're a tough guy.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, and Debo hates them just as much as he hates the Rams, and he likes making a statement against the Cowboys. You know? Carl, give me the ball, Carl.
Oh yeah, I remember that. and Kyle has that look on his face like, oh, I didn't know you were here. Kyle kills me blanking out. He really gets so far, when he's got that thing in front of his face, he's reading. Kyle does go into another zone of some kind. And he does a lot of thinking that's not right.
And you see my favorite thing is when the camera pans around to Ezekiel Elliott and he's on the sideline. As Debo's running in the touchdown, he goes, fuck. You can read his face.
Him and Dak. They got Dak, his face, his eyes, he freezes. He doesn't move, not a muscle or twitch or blink, and he just stares into space. I don't know which one's more funny. I think Dak is the funniest, especially when that field goal kicker was missing every kick that season, and Dak finally got mad, and he did get animate. He was cursing a storm up. The camera jerked off of him, really just moved away from him really quickly. Oh, I see that. Oh, that pissed Dak off. That's the third field goal in a row he's missed. I love it.
And I just hope Mr. Stevie Wilkes sprinkles in a little bit of
man defense.
As well as the zone. You know what I mean? Hey, Ronbo, you know what I was thinking about the other day? Shanahan's probably barred him from going up into the booth, so he's got someone to scream at on the sideline.
Was Wilkes on the field this last game?
He was on the field last time. I'm sure I seen him on
I
the
didn't.
field.
I didn't pay that any attention. I did not notice.
Remember at the beginning of the season, he said, "Oh no, I like
he's going to be
calling
able to
the
move.
game from the booth. I can see everything." You know what I mean? Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Then we come out.
Right.
We come out for the first game, and bang, he's on the field. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? Why isn't he in the booth?
Wow.
Shanahan's going, "You're not making me look bad. Stay right here."
Making you look like you're the head coach and I'm not. That's too bad if that's true. Kyle should let him stay up there where you survey the field.
Yeah. Well, Shanahan's a micromanager, so...
Oh, yeah, that's he's got to be completely in charge.
Let's see if he's in the booth this game.
I wonder how he talked Wilkes into
he
that,
should-
because Wilkes is still not going to just be told what to do like that. Shanahan had to talk him into that.
I wouldn't want to get Wilkes angry. I mean, especially if I was the same size as Shanahan. He kicked Shanahan's ass.
I mean, and Wilkes is older and more polished than Shanahan. He's been in football too long. So, yes. Tony.
If Shanahan will cop that many hits, he'll think he's surrounded.
Tony, let me get your score. Production's giving me a hard time. What do you got for a score?
I'm just going to go plus 12, Ronbo.
Okay. 12 plus 12 for Tony.
Niners.
Well, absolutely.
Niners plus 12.
We got no business losing to the Giants, no matter what anybody says.
Yeah, we don't have to. Just take it easy. Look after the players.
Yeah.
There's always another game.
That's right. And we got a bye week, short bye week, but Anyway, Tony, good stuff, and take care of that condition. You'll be okay. And I'll see you game day.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll be around tomorrow. Yeah. All right, Ronbo. Shout out to everybody. And see you in the next chapter.
Looking forward to it. Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, man.
There he is. Hey, Krusty!
Hey, Ronbo, how's it going?
Krusty, it's all right, man. It's a Thursday nighter. We got it early. I'm feeling better and better about that. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking we're going to do good against them. I don't think that we're going to – I don't know if it would be like – I'm thinking 35-14 or 35-13. I'll give them one touchdown, 2 field goals. That's it. But,
we're all giving them a lot of points for a team without their main weapon. I don't see a shutout, but where are they going to get 14? You said 14?
No, 13.
13.
One touchdown possibly and
a couple of field
field goals. Yeah. Well, we've been playing.
Makes sense.
We've been playing off the ball lately. The last two games, giving up the short passes and whatnot. That's how the Rams are moving the ball up and down the field.
I know, but prevent all game
because it's like like the guy Puka. Sure, he got 15 passes and whatnot, but he only won 147 yards. Matt Stafford, but just like quick slants all day long.
Yeah.
Until he had to actually hold the ball for a little bit. That's why our defensive line wasn't doing anything and whatnot.
No, I know.
But
that's going to be the blueprint on the 49ers. Any quarterback that plays us now knows, get rid of the ball quick, later about your glorious throws way downfield. If you do that, we're going to take you out in the body bag. Get rid of the ball. So, that's what we're going to see for the rest of the season, I got a feeling.
Yeah, I think they're doing this kind of defense because we always had that 1 or 2 passes that they were able to get over the top last year.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm thinking they're just playing back and just like, if you're going to beat us, you beat us in the short game. We're not going to let you get those long passes. But it's killing us at the same time, But another thing, a lot of people are talking about that us playing Dallas. Dallas playing the Giants and then beating them 40-0. I understand that.
God.
It was a downpour, right? It was a downpour.
Was the weather bad?
They got one. It was pouring rain. It was like when we played the Bears the other day, last year, the first game of the season. It was pouring rain.
Yeah.
They blocked a field goal, returned it for a touchdown. So special teams got a touchdown. They
twice
intercepted a ball.
They kept taking the ball
Yeah,
away.
they intercepted it in pick six, and they did a pick six. And then I think Dak only had 145 yards passing, no touchdowns.
And then he sat down.
It was all short fields for him.
Huh.
Yeah, and it was all short fields, and there was 3 rushing touchdowns, but Pollard only rushed 70 yards. So they didn't really do much, and it was in the pouring rain.
Of course, I'm glad you pointed that out because I forgot about that. It's not like the Cowboys are bringing this offensive display. They got a lot of turnovers.
Right.
Are you right?
No. Yeah, you know what? And their defense did fantastic against the Jets because Breece Hall only touched the ball 4 times. Cooks only touched the ball 4 times. And Zach Wilson, they put the ball in Zach Wilson's hands, and we know how that works out. Of course you're going to freaking do good defensively against that. I mean, they're not going to, they haven't shown anything. I don't like how they've been. A lot of people put Cowboys above us. It's like they haven't played anybody yet.
Right.
They have not played anybody.
And they're playing the Cardinals. They're playing the Cardinals.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, now they really got to get the hoopla now. Oh, my God, the Cowboys are the best team in the last 20 years. If it was us, they wouldn't be saying
I hope the I'm gonna laugh if the Cardinals beat them.
Oh, I'll not
But,
stop laughing, and I'll have to go to the hospital. God, that would be awesome.
Right. But yeah, I think we're gonna do good this game. You know, Giants have a better defensive line than people give them credit for. Because they got Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams in the middle, then they got that Kayvon Thibodeau on one, and Ojulari coming off the other side. Their defensive line's pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like we're going to be able, I don't
just
know.
go
We'll
wrong
see.
shot over him,
But I think
defensively is what was probably going to beat him. Just like everybody else is beating them. The defense takes the ball. Although the Cardinals ran on him though. Krusty, that was interesting.
They did.
And he ran well on him too.
They did. Yeah, they in the first half.
Yeah.
The second half, they didn't do crap.
Yeah.
They probably were having, PTSD from losing 4-0 to the Cowboys. But yeah, I just feel like we're gonna go away and we're gonna win this game, and then we're gonna go on, and then we got the Cardinals next week. So technically, a lot of people are saying a mini bye. It's gonna be a little extra long because Cardinals aren't gonna be that big of a problem too. That's almost a bye week right there.
Yeah.
But we can't sit our players though either. I hear a lot of people say sit our players and whatnot.
Well, not the whole game.
We gotta keep these. Well, yeah, I understand that, but you're gonna have to play this last game. You had to play everybody. CMC was doing his job.
Ended up being.
He's doing a great job. People are gonna get hurt. It's football.
Yeah.
So how much money are we paying CMC to play football? What is it, $12 million a year or something like that?
He gets paid well. So.
Yeah,
we'll see because I just don't want. I just want to see some of the guys that could use some burn get in there. If the game is under control, that's when I want to see those guys take a little less reps. So we'll see what happens. So
right.
But Chris,
the Rams game wasn't under control until the second half. So
that's true. I've got no problem with the Rams game. I just wanted to see some of the running back come in every now and then at least. Kyle did not one running back in the whole 4 quarters. My God, Kyle, you've not done that. I mean, I can't remember the last time you did that. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Chris, we got to go.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll see you game time and afterward. Good to hear from you as regularly as we are again, though. Krusty, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So say.
Pleasure to talk to you.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Later.
Hey, Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Steven. Game time Thursday. Somebody said do you know anything? We play another Thursday night game later on in the season?
That is a great question. I don't think so, but I wouldn't put it past the NFL.
I thought everybody had to play one Thursday night game. If we got to play 2.
The Seahawks.
Thanksgiving. That's in the middle of the week. I forgot about that.
That's going to be fun to watch. And we play at primetime, 5:30.
They could have let us out of this game then. We didn't need to play this if we have to play Thanksgiving. Does that happen to everybody? Maybe it does. Damn it.
I mean, it helps ratings. It helps them generate revenue. I mean, but who else would you want to see on Thanksgiving? The Cowboys again?
I don't mind us playing on Thanksgiving. I don't want to play this one. We could have played this on Sunday. Anyway.
Yeah, true, but you know what? Here's what's crazy, Ronbo, is I have a feeling the 49ers are going to overlook the Giants. I have a feeling they are.
Now, why would you think that?
Yeah, it's going to be closer than we thought because we thought so highly of the Rams.
We're gonna get talked about so bad if that happens. Oh, the media's going to go nuts. The fans are going to be all over us. I hope that doesn't happen. The 49ers can't overlook anybody. I think they've grown out of that. They're mature. They're veterans. They know better.
Ronbo, ain't no veteran ever not going to overlook somebody, especially if you got to.
Because he doesn't feel like playing anyway.
That's never not going to. But they don't
no
have
respect
Saquon,
is what it's called.
And, it kind of sucks. I feel bad for Saquon, but I mean it's good for us, I guess. Daniel Jones can't throw worse shit. They call him Danny Dimes, but he's really just throwing pennies. So,
he is wildly inaccurate sometimes.
He can run real fast though if if you let him get like an open run, I guarantee you he'll trip over himself again. So,
Dude,
there's that
imagine
too.
Kaepernick with that stride, though. That's a long stride, man. And once he gets up and going, forget it. Don't chase him. You'll embarrass yourself. God, he can move.
Yep. The only reason why I'm really kind of worried about this game, the Thursday night game, is because last year when we played against the Broncos, we thought we were going to kick the shit out of them, and we lost the best way possible. I mean, it was so stupid.
How many
I
points
can't
we
even
scored?
remember the score.
10?
That's how stupid it was.
I know we didn't score over
It
10
was like,
points. Damn.
It was some stupid ass score that I couldn't believe that the Niners let it get away with that.
11
That way,
10,
I mean, it was
Yeah.
stupid. It was so stupid. So that's the only reason why I'm tripping about this. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. I feel like I'm going to be wrong. But I mean, I'm pretty sure defense is going to just eat Daniel Jones alive. I really feel like that'll happen.
Because like you're saying, the 49ers haven't forgotten about that game against the Broncos. So they don't want that repeated either.
I really hope, Ronbo. I really hope. I mean, the only game I'm really worried about is Dallas. I'm not even tripping about Philly.
Yeah.
I'm
Dallas
worried about Dallas
tough.
only because
They do. They really do.
they look crazy tough. And they stomped the shit out of the Giants. I mean, that's the kind of mentality that, you know, the 49ers should have, that Kyle Shanahan should have. We go into a game, let's not just beat them. Let's just beat the shit out of them. Like, really dig them into the...
But as was just Krusty just pointed out, though, remember one thing. The defense contributed a whole lot of those points. I mean, every time you looked up, the Giants were making a mistake and coughing the ball up. I think there was a pick six in there, and they picked one up off the dirt and ran in. So a lot of that, because Dak didn't throw over 200 yards, a lot of that had to do with more than just the offense. But then again, that doesn't help us any, though. I mean, the defense is that tough.
Yeah, exactly. Their defense is that crazy good. They're not great. They're just fast. That's the worst part. They're a really fast defense. Their offense is lackluster. They got nobody. But it's like our defense is just as we're powerful, but can we pop off? Can defense pop off as hard as the Cowboys did? You know, I want to see that. Show me that, you know, last week's game was just a fluke. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we just let them get that close because we just, you know, we fucked around and we found out again. So we just got to keep on our A game.
Michael Parsons is a guy because he plays up and down the line. You know where he's going. He's going to the right side of that line on every snap.
Oh yeah.
See that?
And Micah, hear me out. This is gonna sound bad when I say this, but I really think Micah is, you know, worth the money. I mean, I think he's, you know, he's not the hype.
Good. He's good.
He's real good. He's kind of like their Bobby Wagner. Like you can't really compare them, but I mean in terms of intelligence,
he's faster than Bobby.
Micah and Bobby were pretty simple.
They don't make a lot of mistakes.
But no, Ronbo, I mean, this has got to be our year. We got to kick the shit out of everybody, and if it ain't an inch, it's got to be by a mile, you know. But I don't want to give a score because every time I give a score, it's bad. But
we could go WL. A lot of people do that.
Yeah. We'll take the dub.
Take the W, okay. Or you can go plus the spread. You can take those options as well. Is it going to be below the spread or above the spread? Win below the spread, -10 or above 10?
Above 10.
All right. So give Steven W plus 10.
Like I said, if it ain't an inch, it's got to be by a mile, you know. And we got to do it every week we play.
God. Steve, we're going to go. I'm going to wait for this game now because I'm curious more than anything else about this game. With the 49ers, how they're going to act. Because we're at home, and last year we didn't do well in our first home game. Let's see what we do this year. Anyway, fam, see you Thursday.
I hope they play. I hope they have that rotation going for the running back room, too.
Please.
So.
Tired. It's Thursday. We just played. Rotate, Kyle. All right, fam. See you Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, we got. Man, it's Donut and Tanisha. Donut and Tanisha. Come on in, y'all.
I say, hey. I say, we woke up this morning and we got out of bed, had a big old plate of breakfast to fill our head. We played New York, and that is a fact. We'll see him this Thursday saying, what's up with that?
Woo! What's up with that?
Ooh-wee. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? You know we hit, we know we score, you know we gonna do more. What's up with that? What's up with that? You know we ain't gonna be lame, we not gonna make this trap game. What's up with that? I say, what's up with that? I say, take it down a notch like I did today. I say, what's up with that? I say, let's not make this a trap game this Thursday because it's going to be a short week. And let's keep everybody healthy. What's up, Ronbo? What's up,
Hello, y'all.
Exactly what's up with that, because I do not want Kyle running McCaffrey the majority of the game. And I mean, I don't want to see Ayuk out there all day. Let that shoulder heal, Kyle. And I want to see some Ronnie Bell. I mean, Debo's fresh. He ain't hurt. You know, you can run McCaffrey on a few routes if you have to do that. And there's just so many options that you do not have to overwork people.
Oh yeah. And I'm glad he finally admitted that he the way he used the running backs, you know what I'm saying, didn't give Mitchell much time. And I'm glad by him being a grown man, finally putting some big boy pants on. He finally did as a coach. You know, we're gonna admit that. Yeah. You know, maybe he's gonna make a better move and finally let's get some Mitchell in there. Let's get some Jordan Mason heavy stuff up in there too, you know. Let's go ahead and move. Let's move Todd Davis Price to the side. You understand me? Let's keep you all nice for a little bit until you get your stuff together, brother.
Well, you know, he got beat, I think, by Jordan Mason. Took him out of the picture, so he'll be dressed in a suit and tie this weekend again. But you know, it's okay. You know.
Yeah, he's going to be on the sideline eating nachos, you know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, y'all get it. Y'all get it.
and sitting in the stands pretending like he ain't TDP, you know?
You know that's right. But you know, I'm looking for the defense to make a big stand this week. You know, to start. You know, because it's gonna be a short week. There's no time to rest. We just got done playing Sunday. Yeah. And another thing is, before I give our scores for this coming game, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. You know what I'm saying? We know Bosa's been starting off slow and everything, but keep your faith in him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to touch this quarterback at least once. If he doesn't sack him, he's going to, hit him at least once or 4 times. So at least let's get him that and draw him to the other side and let Dre Jackson continue to eat. You know what I'm saying? Me? Because right now, him and Michael Parsons tied with 3. And let's keep Michael Parsons in the background and let Dre Jackson keep getting more sacks than him, you know?
I love it, you know. They contained Drake a little bit this week, but Bosa's only going to be contained a little bit longer if it might be over. Like you say, Bosa just need to get back in that bang boom shape. I think he might be getting close.
Oh yes,
I think so.
Yes, I think you know what I'm saying. If he's not close, this is going to be a good practice for him to get there. You know, if he doesn't get the push, he's going to be able to do that arm swipe that he does, and that dip. You know, that dip and arm swipe that Bosa's family doing from his dad to his brother to him.
Yep.
And they do that their bread and butter and get to the quarterback and let's get him.
He's got to be ready to go by the time week 5 comes, so Dallas can be put back in their place. Dallas is going around here playing New York Giants and the Jets. They got the Cardinals coming up. People will be saying the Cowboys is it. They going to be going to the Super Bowl this year. Ain't nobody out there going to stop them until week 5. And if the 49ers hand them their booty, ooh, that will be so nice.
You know what? That will be a beautiful thing too, because I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? If we're a huge threat to the Eagles, then that means we're better than Dallas. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it like that. Let's keep it safe and let's keep it moving like gumbo. You understand me? Open rice, hot sauce, and don't forget to roll on the side, baby. Let's keep it going, man. Stop being scared, y'all. We 2-0. Let's make it 3-0.
Still faith and stay positive. What they can do. Our players are good, too. We're better than good. We're great.
I agree wholeheartedly. See, but you know what, y'all? That's the problem. See, we know we're good. So anytime, if we have any issue with any team, if we lose to a team that's inferior to us, I was getting mad watching the Rams keeping up with the 49ers Sunday. I said, this is making me mad. Why in the world are we keeping? We don't know those people. Yeah, we don't know the Rams.
I was
next
mad
time that won't be
too.
the case.
You know what I'm saying? But Faithful, I was mad too. But half of me understand. But halftime, I'm like, hold on, this is an inner rival game, not just an NFC. This is an NFC West game. Everybody play each other within their division super hard. They don't want to get embarrassed on live TV, and that's what it's all about. At least we came with the victory. Let's get ready for the second one weeks to come, but let's not pass up on this Thursday.
Yeah, got to win this one at a time.
Yes. Our score prediction for this week, believe it or not, we're going to say 31-13 San Francisco.
Of course.
There you go. That's it. As long as we maintain our average. Papa Dragon came in here and gave us 20 below the average. I believe. Did Papa Dragon say 27 or 28? We scored 30 points a week in our sleep. I mean, that game we scored 30. We threw 30 points the other day and made all kind of mistakes. We left 21 points on the door, on the field. So, they got to still score 30.
Hey, my man said it once. I said it again. And I'm going to say it one more time before Thursday.
Go ahead.
Don't go out like that, Faithful. Don't go under that score that we've been doing because, look here, to beat us, you got to score 30 to beat Brock Purdy. That's the famous quote, and I'm keeping it going, my man.
Yes.
Love it. Gotta love it.
We didn't need to make T-shirts like that. You got to score 30 to beat Brock Purdy. I love it.
That's right.
Wait, DC 4L 1973. He says 70-10. We're gonna win this game 70-10.
Hey, that sounds even better. Double up on it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
College scores.
Yeah.
Hey, tell that to Lisa. I can't wait to see y'all Thursday so we can say things like, "What's up with that? What's up with that? Beat the Giants to death. What was up with that?" And could it be nice though? We beat the the Giants 41-3, and that way, look, Dallas, we scored all our points on offense, all right, and gave up 3. Did you guys score all your points offensively? No. So that would be the edge right there. Hey, Donut, Denise, we love you. I'll see you Thursday.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Indeed.
And y'all have a wonderful day, and let's get them on Thursday. And remember, one more time, to beat us, you got to score 30 because we have Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Right. Night, fam.
Love y'all.
We love y'all. Night now.
Good night.
Big O. Why is Texas boy here, fam? Why he won't be here after week 5? Watch. Big O.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Big O, man, how you doing?
I can't complain at all.
Yeah.
I was sitting here listening to everybody, enjoying the conversation.
Oh, yeah, you know how we do. It's got to be a good time because it's 49er football. Big O, because you can play a Thursday night.
Sir.
And I just realized we got to play another Thursday night. That Thanksgiving Day game, I got no problem with that. I wish if we go play for Thanksgiving Day, though, I wish we could have got this. We could have played this Sunday after night. They let the Cowboys put the Giants on a night. I know we would have got flex because they would have said, man, ain't nobody putting no Giants on Sunday night. There's better games than that. We don't care if you are the 49ers because you know how we get mistreated all the time.
So, yeah.
But Big O, what are you thinking about this Thursday night?
I'm looking at this game, and normally I don't go for stuff like this, but with the coaches going to players and things like that. But I'm looking at our roster, and I'm looking, typically I say coaches don't go to players, but looking at it's a quick turnaround Thursday game. We have their center from last year, Feliciano, is on our squad.
Oh.
Centers make all the calls, and so he know all the calls and stuff like that, and so. We have that upper hand working for us right now.
I forgot.
And so I think we should. I think we're going to use it.
I'm glad you pointed that out. I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah, he's sitting right there in our room, and hopefully they use him. He's probably on the practice squad, right?
He probably
on the
volunteered
line right
information.
now.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So I think we have that going for us as far as this game right here going, and I think we'll definitely go out there and get it done and get the dub. And my score prediction is going to be I'm rolling with 33-9.
There you go. See, we're almost developing a standard now. It got to be 30 plus. Can't be less. So 33,
Right.
33-9. Yeah, give a few field goals.
33-9.
I like that. It's
And
big
so,
old, because I'm trying to figure out the offensive plan for the 49ers against the Giants. Where are they susceptible? Because, Shanahan goes for whatever your Achilles heel is, that's where Shanahan's trying to go usually. And the run game will start like everything else. But then he'll notice whatever he notices when he does. He'll try to exploit it. So the Giants got a lot of places to exploit, though. What are you thinking?
Right. I think this will definitely be a big game for Kittle. I look for him to get 2 touchdowns, which will definitely help out my fantasy team as well. So
yeah,
I think this is going to be a Kittle game.
You're right.
I don't
It's his
know
turn.
what their linebackers have going on.
But Big O, it's his turn. First week was McCaffrey's week. Second week was Debo. Debo did a lot of work in that Sunday game because Kyle knows how he loves the Rams. It is George's turn.
Oh yeah, he's overdue.
Let's see what happens. Because I don't want.
I'm looking for him to get 2.
How do you feel about BA playing a lot of snaps this week?
And I'm with you, Ronbo. Now I don't think he needs to play. I think we can let that rookie get in there.
Give me Ronnie Bell. Yeah. I
get
definitely
Bell
want
in
to see him.
Bell came in last week and made some blocks and looked good out there. So let him run some routes and see what he can do. Because you never know what might happen down the line. We might need him out there.
That's right.
Let him get those reps early.
Right. Because BA takes another shot on that shoulder too soon. BA, and you just mentioned something though. If Bell's gonna block, and Shanahan, you know how he is about that. If Bell's blocking, Shanahan need not be concerned with that aspect because BA has turned into the ultimate blocker. I mean, I talked about. We heard Mr. McCaffrey talked about him. Oh man, McCaffrey talked about BA like he's just a machine. So when it comes to blocking, that's where our guys do.
Well, Bell had that block to free up McCaffrey on that touchdown run that he had.
Man, I tell you.
And the final block to let him get in the end zone.
And the week before, I forgot how McCaffrey described that, but he just says, depleted. Yeah, he says, BA depleted this guy, and I just headed out to the I said, whoa, he did. I seen that block. Bam! There's wham, and the dude hit the ground, and BA's still on his feet. Oh!
And you see our boy McCaffrey, he won angry runs on Good Morning Football. So he's going to get the scepter. Choke slamming out.
I didn't watch the whole show. I didn't have time for the angry runs. All right.
Yeah, you got it for choke slamming our old cornerback.
Yeah. I still wonder what they've already memeing that now. I still wonder what he had to say when he stood up because he was mad as hell.
Oh, yeah.
A Kello. Witherspoon, right.
Yeah, right. Choke slammed him. Matter of fact, they played the Undertaker's theme music when they were showing the footage.
Keller was mad as hell. I didn't see the part where he grabbed his neck. I saw the straight arm, but he always straight arms when he comes out of the field. I didn't know he took him down to the dirt. They took it. Well, okay, they went down together on that shot. That's right, but he still had the upper hand. Yeah. We got a tough team. Every last one of them. Even if it's not Yak. But you don't want to be bothered with McCaffrey when he busts through the line of scrimmage. Debo, I wouldn't, I got to tell you, Beagle, I wouldn't get in Debo's way. If he broke through the initial line of scrimmage, I'm backing out. I'm looking like I'm going after him, but I'm going for the shoelaces Jalen Ramsey style.
So you're going to play like a Keller was playing.
Killing me, man. God.
Keller was running out of bounds when he saw Debo coming.
He spoon knows. He's got experience.
Mm-hmm. That's what Debo said. He on his interview today. He said we're not friends when we got there on that field because Kay Adams was like, wasn't he your ex-teammate? He said, well, yeah, when we get out there in that field, I ain't got no friends. You can get it just like everybody else.
Reminds me of baseball. Some of the coaches, you know what? Even if my mom is out there making mistakes, I'm pulling her out of the game as well. You know,
right.
This is a war. There's no love. You know, it's like Kobe Bryant in that basketball special when that game that they played the international team, and they had LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and all the U.S. All-Stars, and Paul Gasol was on his team. Kobe told everybody, "I'm running right through to Gasol." Everybody said, "What?" He did. Kobe, bam! Gasol laying on the floor. Kobe looking down on him. Ooh, jail! That's serious.
It's just like the dream team when they had Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen shut down Tony Kukoc.
You know, I don't
so
care.
They were guarding him in the timeout huddle.
That's right. You ain't playing for the U.S. I'm sorry. I got to win this. Big O, we got to go, though, fam. I tell you what, I want to see you. Good to hear from you. Let's see you Thursday or after.
One last thing. Tell Big Show to stop moving the goalpost for me.
Yeah, you know, boy. I tell you what, Big Show hadn't got here yet, but he will be.
They'll win, and they won, but they didn't get 5 sacks. Well, they won, but they didn't throw for 500 yards.
There's always conditions with Show. He cannot appreciate it until we get to the Super Bowl and win it. And I already see Show with the Super Bowl. Well, you know, we got a few breaks tonight. Shut up, Joe! Stop!
All right, Rumble. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take it easy.
Thanks, Big O.
Mm-hmm.
Show, you know I love you, Show, but you know you need to lighten up. Give us a break, okay? If we win the game, you got to say nice things. He did, though, in fairness, that first week. Hey, Jalen.
Ronbo, you can hear me?
I can now.
Cardinals blew a lead. Seahawks are a joke. And the Rams thought they'd win, but in the end, they always choke. How you doing, Ronbo? How y'all doing, chat? Faithful, Rudy, clowns in the corner, Cardinals. Yeah. Let's not forget those nasty, disgusting, slime green Seahawks.
Yeah. I'm still enjoying Victory Monday.
It always feels good, Ronbo. Always feels real good.
Especially when it involves the Rams.
Yeah, man, Ronbo, I'm not the Cowboys. The Cowboys. I don't think they that good, Ronbo. Like I said, Ronbo,
way too much love.
The Cowboys have, Ronbo. The Cowboys have not signed players to beat the 49ers. The Cowboys have just played the 49ers a multitude of times throughout the last few years, and they've gotten familiar with how they run their system. That's all it is, Ronbo.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Ronbo, let me ask you something. You think if the Bengals and Chiefs played this year, it's gonna be a blowout? I mean, a shootout, or you think it's gonna be a close game? The Bengals and Chiefs have played each other at least 4 times in the last 3 years.
Oh yeah, they battled to the
wire. They're familiar.
There's blood
they're
everywhere.
Gonna be familiar with each other.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Cowboys. I don't want to. You know, Cowboys fans, they come here. You know, we got guys for Debo. Oh, we ain't worry about that. No, bro, you need to worry about Philly. You need to worry about Philly.
Yeah.
Really, that's what they need to be worried about. They talking about they worried about the 49ers. What about Philly? Because last I checked, didn't they win a division, Ronbo?
No. Philly won that.
No, Philly. Yeah, Philly. Didn't Philly win their division?
As
I
recollect,
Cowboys say anything about us? The Cowboys, they worried about us, and y'all can't even, win y'all own division. But if history
struggle with over 500 teams every time. That's been going on for 2-3 years
and
now.
Ronbo, boy, I tell you, them Cowboys fans, and Ronbo, I was laughing so hard when you was talking about it with a caller about how when the kicker missed that kick in the playoffs, Dak was cussing on the sideline. Ronbo, if I was that kicker, I said, man, you know what? You got some motherfucking nerve. Was I doing that when you threw that pick six against the Jacksonville Jaguars? Was we throwing our head down when you were throwing picks against the Commanders? But that man, Dak, Ronbo, he was the last guy who led the league in interceptions who can criticize somebody about bad play last year. He had some nerve. After Ronbo, he did that after the performance he put up against the Commanders a week prior. He had the nerve to do that. Dak Prescott crazy as hell. Do you not realize what he did in that Commanders game? He threw like 3 picks, and he had a pick 6. How can you do that a week later after a performance like that?
Yeah. He did.
He gonna try to throw his kick under the bus. Ronbo, if I was that kick, I would have said, well, Dak, he, thrown the most picks and just missed 5 games. Like, how can you do that, Ronbo?
And by the way, Jalen, run over there like Jalen Ramsey used to run up to Robbie Gould like he had something to tell him. Run over there real quick and get in Dak's face. Man, what you doing, man? I saw you on the cam. What you doing? You can embarrass me in front of all these people? You throwing picks every 5 minutes? Yes!
I missed a kick and it's a problem now? What was that energy when you was throwing picks, Dak? We needed that passion when you were throwing them pick sixes.
Somebody would have to come over and separate him. I'd love it.
Yeah, Ronbo. I think the Giants is gonna be Ronbo. It was a pretty tough game on Sunday, so I think some of our players are gonna be a little still recovering. I think it'll be something around like I want to give us. They got a decent defense, Ronbo. I mean, it's just their offense been putting them in bad situations. It's similar to how where the Jets is now. I mean, when you don't have an offense to depend on, you don't have any, you lose motivation.
Yeah, and the Cowboys, all them points they scored, the defense had something to do with those points as well. It wasn't all Dak and his offense.
Yeah, so I mean, I think 30-10, I could see something like that. 30-13.
But the thing is, how did the Cardinals get all? Did you see that game, Jalen? The Cardinals was running on the Giants like it was.
Ronbo, let me ask you something right now, Ronbo. You name me somebody on the Cardinals roster.
I cannot.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Why would I watch
problem
them?
we had with the Rams. We don't know those people. We do now.
Ronbo, I'm not.
Yes, good point.
Yeah, the Cardinals, I don't know who they got on their roster. Buda Baker just went out for the season, Ronbo. So it's pretty much safe to say they got that first pick on lock. They got that first pick in lock and key. They finna. I don't know what they're gonna do with it though, because you still got to pay Kyler Murray. And then
Caleb Williams,
I don't know
he'll play another year
contract.
if he thinks they're gonna pick him up. He already said it, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to an organization that just won 2 games.
You just mentioned something. I didn't know. You know what? The players' union is getting in trouble because somebody said the players' union is telling people if you want, there's a certain thing that work for you.
Oh, I heard about that.
Injured.
If you getting hurt, pretend you injured. I heard about that. Ronbo, duh, Ronbo. Blake Griffin didn't dunk in for the Clippers for years. As soon as he gets to Brooklyn, he back windmilling like his space man. Duh, these players. Yes, Ronbo. Look at McCaffrey. He was injured every day with the Panthers, and he gets to a successful team. Look at him now. He's healthy. Same thing with Michael Thomas, Ronbo. He get a competent quarterback. Now all of a sudden he on the field again.
Right? And Jalen Ramsey is the king of BS. My back. I thought you had a wrist problem. Oh no. I said that? No, my back is hurting today.
Yeah,
and then
Ronbo.
Finally got traded.
We know players fake injuries, Ronbo. We know players fake injuries because they don't want to play for those organizations.
Jay 30-13. Jay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna see you Thursday after the game. Give me that
at the end of the day,
timeout.
We still the kings of the West. Kyle and me need a 2-year rest. And Gene D and Rudy gonna stop coming in here because the 49ers gonna continue to be the best. Let's not forget y'all. Breath smelling like Similac, wet behind the ear, face is bald as Mr. Clean. Nick Mullins beat the Raiders on national TV. He also beat the Seahawks. First game we had beat them since 2013. He also beat the Rams. Rams, Seahawks. Rams, Seahawks also have a place in history at helping Tom Brady become the greatest quarterback because he got his 5th and 6th ring against those pathetic teams. So thank you, Rams and Seahawks. Y'all are the reason why Tom Brady is the greatest. You pathetic bum. Ronbo, let me get up out of here, Ronbo. Yeah, Ronbo. Thanks to them, Joe Montana is no longer in the conversation because they wanted to give up throw the ball at the 1-yard line and put up 10 points in the Super Bowl. 2 embarrassing performances that would just make you say, "What the fuck? Why were you there?" Let me get up out of here, Ronbo.
All right, Phil. Jalen, always a pleasure. I'll see you Thursday. And Bethel. Thursday night, and everything's all right.
Hey, what's up, Rumble?
We're going to keep things absolutely tight. I got Brock Purdy, and if you can't and if you can't score 30, you can't be Purdy. I gotta work on that. Bethel, how you doing tonight?
Good. I'm happy.
Bethel, we got a game coming up Thursday night.
Yeah.
And when we talk like this, it always makes me start to think, are we going to win this game? No matter who we're playing. Although I wanted us to beat the Rams so bad, I refused to think otherwise. And then it came out to be a good game. The Giants do have a defense, though, Bethel. What's going to happen?
Yeah, but remember, Giants played the same day we played. And plus, Giants had to come back to win, so they're tired as the same as we.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's even on both sides.
Yeah.
You know?
And we can afford to get McCaffrey. We don't need to play our starters as long as hard as we did, because McCaffrey played way too much for me. And Ayuk, I don't want him out there. But, we still got – I want to see Ronnie Bell in action so bad. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, but Ronnie Bell, he did some good blocking with Keller Witherspoon. Everybody was punking Keller Witherspoon.
He was on Good Morning Football. I got to go back and watch that episode. Good Morning Football. Keller got choke slammed to the dirt and got up talking.
I see that.
And now Grant, what's his name? The guy at Good Morning Football, Brian. Anyway, Angry Runs. I didn't even know. I can't wait to watch that. Kyle Brandt. Yeah.
No, it was funny because they had McCaffrey. Hey, what were you guys talking about? Oh, how you doing? Like friendly stuff. Like, yeah, right. You didn't say nothing like that.
Just general conversation.
That was funny.
Keller, if you can't handle the heat, stay the hell up out the kitchen then. I don't understand getting mad because you got man hell. It's embarrassing, I guess. I mean, what do you say? Oh, you hurt me. How dare you? Are you going to apologize? Come on, Keller. How long have you been in the NFL? That's just strange.
And plus, if you really didn't want to play us, you should have not even went to the Rams in the first place.
You
wanted the smoke. Now you got the smoke. So
anyway, he was with the Hawks too. This is always a revenge tour with Keller. He went to the Steelers, but I think the Steelers asked for him and made a deal or something. But I think Keller would go to the Cardinals that year if he couldn't get in any place else in the NFC West. But Keller wanted revenge. I think he thinks he was abused.
Yeah, he was actually doing pretty good. He actually looked pretty good with the Steelers. He should just
He did, didn't he?
But yeah,
I think he belongs in the AFC.
And plus, he needs a good defense to back him up. So
front line.
And where he's at, they're not gonna back him up. No. So it should be an interesting game. Let's see. I know a lot of people probably say that they expose the Niners, but the thing is that when you think that you expose the Niners, they got some things that they have to work on, and they'll improve.
And they will, yeah.
So if you try to do the same thing, you're going to get punched in the mouth.
Hard.
So,
you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, you mentioned, you know what? Watch this week. Everybody's getting all over, and I know how you can tell how his personality is. Everybody's all over Brock Purdy for missing those downfield shots. Watch this. Watch Thursday night. I can't wait for this.
No, and then plus, I think I heard they talked to Juan Jennings, and they said, hey, why did he miss a lot of those throws? And he's all like, he didn't know how far could Purdy throw. So, because they hardly don't even practice throwing the deep ball.
That's Kyle.
So,
you got to work on that, Kyle. They got to know. They don't know each other.
Yeah.
That's chemistry, Bethel. That's what I was talking about. I said, you know what? Have those guys developed any chemistry? I don't think so.
Imagine if Debo and Ayuk knew how far he could throw, they probably would have ran a little bit faster. But when you don't know something, you're trying to guess how far he's gonna throw the ball.
And pace yourself
And if
downfield.
you miss, yes.
But
And
Bethel,
if
that
you
means they weren't working on
miscalculate,
it in practice. So why call that play during the game
yeah.
then? Oh man, that's Kyle
Or
knows better than
maybe
that.
Brock seen him open and just, because I think I heard somebody, I don't know if it was Kyle or if it was, I think it was Kyle. He said that ball wasn't meant to go to Debo.
Yeah,
And I
Kyle
think
always says
he
that.
seen Debo open and he just threw it. So,
So Kyle's
maybe
got
that's what happened.
Kyle's got to allow that. Stop limiting the quarterback and the receivers to what they're going to do. He did that with Jimmy, and people think it was all Jimmy's fault. Jimmy hit George Kittle that one pass that time, and he said, "Well, we ought to do more of that." And Kyle was livid. I didn't hear him say that. Yeah, you did, Kyle. Damn it! Stop with the leash. Pull that leash off those guys. They could play more than you can. They could play better than you think. God.
Yeah. Yeah, so, maybe that's what happened, if
You got to show him.
that more.
Bethel, I didn't know the clock was running out. Bethel, what score you got?
I got the win. I don't want to be like last time, so I just say we get the win.
No, you got to commit though. Is it going to be over the spread or under the spread? 10-point spread.
It'll probably be over.
All right, so plus 10 for Bethel. All right, because you guys got to commit.
Yeah.
Bethel, I'll see you Thursday.
All right, see you Thursday. Have a great night. And punch the like, even though you haters are listening. At least do that for us.
Especially Texas boy. My boy's he's talking more trash today. All right, fam. See you Thursday.
All right. Good night.
Hey, Jacko.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear y'all faithfuls. Y'all nervous about this game a little bit, given all these low scores.
Because we got
all these low scores, 27
right?
to 28. Come on, man.
That's Papa Dragon 28. Pop.
Come
Pop.
on. Come on, man. This game is. Listen. Well, I'm gonna give my score in a little bit, but I think what I would like to see is Kyle rest Ayuk.
Same here.
And maybe don't show too much of our offense because I don't think we really need it to beat this team.
I mean,
work on the stuff that we need to work on. Maybe put Bell out there, Jennings.
Yeah.
Work on the run game with three guys.
Yeah. I got TDP. I mean, McCaffrey can just sit back and relax. He can just be in uniform, but he ain't activated. Just to scare
you got to give him some runs. You got to give him some runs. Yeah, keep everybody in football shape. But
a little bit.
Put Ayuk out there a little bit. Maybe give him like 20-something plays, 20 plays.
No, that's too much. That's too much. 15.
Nah, I think. Yeah, I go with like 20 plays, Rambo.
His shoulders hurt, Jacko. I don't want to. Okay, let's see what his injury looks like.
Or he just sit him for that game, because really I think he can sit out 2 games and be okay.
It's a long wait between now and next Sunday. So, play a couple of snaps and then sit down.
Yeah, I think we need to stop comparing ourselves to the Cowboys with the Giants, because, it was raining and, Dak didn't really even do nothing, man. He had, barely over 100 yards. We're a more balanced team than the Dallas Cowboys.
Defense was out there beating up the Giants.
I know Rudy called that boy, what his name? Dak Pickscott.
Did Rudy give him that name? I thought somebody else gave him that name.
Dak Pickscott, So what's the difference between Dak Pickscott and Matthew Stafford? Same thing, Rambo.
Yeah, I know.
Just hold your horses. Nice. About second, third quarter, you're going to start throwing picks all over the place.
So they get a little too confident.
We need to just take this season. Let's not worry about the Dallas game too early. Just take it one game at a time. It's Arizona up next for an ass whooping. I mean, New York, should I say, the Giants. and just take it one game at a time. We should win this game really, sort of like a blowout, Ronbo.
Yeah.
They shouldn't score more than 13 points.
I mean, we're sitting at home. We're comfortable, getting out your own bed, eat to what you want to eat on your way to the park. I mean, come on, man. This is just too relaxed. The 49ers have no business. This should not be close.
No, I seen the last game. Even though it's a short week, I seen the last game. Nick had a little bit more in him. The last
a little
game,
more juice, didn't he?
With a lot more pressure. Yeah, a little bit more juice. So I think he's about to come in form in the next 2 games. He'll be just in time for Dallas. So,
yes. I want to see
all
Dak
all these Dallas fans and these faithfuls can't wait for that Dallas game. Just the game gonna come. It's gonna be there. So we don't have to worry about it. Just play our game. We don't have to worry about the Dallas Cowgirls. Play our games, and we should be all right, Ronbo. Give our youth some rest. Put Bell in the game. Have work on that run game. But I would limit the stuff that we do, like less motion, maybe a little more simplicity of the game. Don't show too much. It's better that we win that way, so we don't show too much going forward.
Anyway. Because I want Dallas taking notes.
Yeah.
You know, Jacko, there's nothing you can gain by keeping notes of the 49ers, the pre-snap movements. That doesn't tell you anything because they can do anything they want to do. That's just a diversion to throw you off. And then they come and do something you didn't even expect. But,
Yeah, we'll be all right, Ronbo. Remember that game that Dallas played in was in the rain. So
yeah, I know.
And it was the first game. So, I think Giants turned it over 4 times. I mean, come on, man.
Vicious turnovers.
That offense didn't even do nothing. You know what I mean? So, our win in the first week against the Pittsburgh Steelers was a more balanced game.
Yeah, that was work.
So no need to worry, faithfuls, man. Stop giving these low scores, man. Believe in the team, man. It's going to be it's a journey, but I mean, what did you think? First game against Steelers, it's gonna be a close game. Steelers always play us tough. We always nervous, that. Man, look, that game was not. They didn't even have a chance, man, bro. And we didn't even pressure him that well. Yeah, we didn't even get that much pressure on the quarterback. You know what I mean? So,
and we
my score, Ronbo, gonna be TJ. Yeah. McKevitt did a pretty good job game 1. Remember, he was going against the best, which was JJ. You see what he did in the second week. He held his own, So I think moving forward, he ain't going to see nobody better than JJ.
I don't think so either.
TJ, should I say. TJ. He ain't going to see nobody better than that. So what was that? We played the Rams, and what's your boy? He didn't even have 1 sack. He was a no-show.
Aaron. All right.
Yeah, Aaron Donald was a no-show. He didn't even exist. I think he stayed home. He stayed home watching the game on his couch. He didn't even show up. So
we got to get that. So look for Aaron to come up injured in another couple of weeks at the most. He ain't going down with that ship. But Jack, what do you got for the score? We got to go though. What do you got?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna go 38-10, Ronbo. I'm changing that 35-10, Ronbo. 35-10. Yeah, because you need more than 30 to beat Brock Purdy. Yeah, that's pretty good line right there. That's a pretty good line right there.
That's a T-shirt.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have to get that one made.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Ronbo.
Ellis, yes.
Yeah, not Rambo.
Oh, he's making the name correction. I accept either one.
Come on, my brother.
Thank you, Ellis.
Take a chill.
All right, Jacko. Fam, I'll see you Thursday.
All right, Ronbo.
All right.
Yes,
night,
sir,
fam.
Ronbo.
Now look what you did, Ellis. Thanks, Jacko. Oh, man. And Shabazz. One of them bean pies. Is that Shabazz Baby still open, Oakland? Shabazz!
What's going on, y'all?
Shabazz, this is kind of scary because the fact of the matter is you are right a lot of the time. Now, Shabazz, asking you the score of this game, please don't hurt me, Shabazz. Don't tell me this game is not going to cover the spread. Anything but that.
No, take the under. The over is 44, the under is 40. The under is 44. The
Okay,
final score on this game, Final score on this game, ladies and gentlemen, is 31-6.
At least we got 30. I'm happy with that. Yeah.
31-6. Take the under.
All
Okay,
right.
Caesars got
Because they could be no 45. I think 43,
going
40, somewhere between 43 and 45 coming out of Caesars.
under.
Yeah.
Okay, do the math. 31-6 is still under 40 points. It's 39 exactly. I'm gonna tell you that's gonna be the final score closer to a score prediction, and you'll hit a nasty parlay on that. But don't listen to Shabazz. Don't listen to me. Just do what you want. But when it end up 31-60, y'all all be like, "Oh, Barzini did it again." There it is. You missed your money. So yeah, 31-6. They get to the on a couple times. They get a couple field goals. They're not getting. Our defense won't let them in the end zone.
And especially if they ain't got no Saquon. Then forget about it. Y'all ain't got nobody running unless they got a running back last night or something. But I mean, Saquon was the offense, and everything they did was generated off of what he was doing. And he ain't out there. Right. Daniel Jones is gonna beat with his arm. He wasn't beating nobody with his arm before Saquon came back from that injury.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So don't worry about it. We good to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to go. 31-6. I called it.
Yeah.
Y'all bookmark this, right?
They write down 31-6. I mean, any given Sunday is one thing, but not any given Thursday.
No, not any given Thursday. And like everybody else said, man, rest Brandon. Even if you play him, let him be a decoy. I don't want him getting any targets because it's not called for.
Yeah, that's my feeling.
No.
He gets plenty of workout. He's already ready this year anyway. Brandon came into the season ready. Yeah.
Right. So it ain't too hard. Don't make it more difficult than it has to be. Period. And we get on up out here with the W. But take the under.
Yeah.
Giants ain't gonna score. They're definitely not gonna score on it.
Because it's important to do, Shabazz. Because as I say, and I know it shouldn't be important to us to pay any attention to the Cowboy BS, but I don't want to hear it. Oh man, y'all ain't go. Look, man, they had Saquon Barkley when the Cowboys played them, and they shut them out. Y'all gave up 6 points. Don't talk to me about being better than the Cowboys. Ah, God, I can see. This is what
Ronbo,
things like this bother me.
They not even our issue. You see what I'm saying? So they know what it
Truly.
is. And that, when it comes to him having to play against somebody that can play, we know he's going to be afraid like always. Little Reindeer.
Freak out. That's what it's got down to.
That's what
Agreed.
His name is Reindeer. He's just a little old reindeer. Harmless.
Dak does get scared these days. He really does. It's in his head now, Shabazz. Dak knows that demon in his body that's possessed him now. He looks scared now. I watched the game and said, Dak is trying to be careful, ain't he? Go ahead, Dak. You lost your edge, ain't you? You scared, ain't you? I tell you. All right, let's see what happens.
So yeah, Ronbo, y'all, everybody take the under. Don't take the over. Because the Giants ain't going to score no bunch of points. Just a setup. 31-6. Take the under in it. 31-6. Don't take the over. Take the under, period.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's Thursday night. 49ers ain't going to be scoring up no whole lot of points. They don't feel like just get it done. That's enough.
Oh, our average, 31. I'm telling you what we're going to do, Ronbo.
And then Kyle's going to be smart this year in the fourth quarter with 3 or 4 minutes to go, and they got 3 points, and we got 30 or 28 or 29 before that last field goal. He's going to pull those starters. Kyle, damn it, you better pull them starters out of the way. Some of them tired.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, we make it out this. We got us a bye week, and we got the Cardinals, so yeah, we good to go. We good to go. Only thing about them stupid, dirty little Redbirds, they like to play us like it's the damn Super Bowl.
If they don't play nobody else, they play us, don't they? And that little dude they got there quarterbacking, he ain't number Kyler Murray 2.0. You notice that? He ran that ball in for a touchdown. He ran about 25 yards. And then he bulldog that little fool standing in front of the goal line, standing right in front of him. He could have went around him. He ran over him. I said, who in the hell is that? Because like Jalen asked a few minutes ago, can you name a Cardinal? I cannot.
No, and Buddha's out, right?
Buddha's not playing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we good to go. Ain't no panic. Ain't no panic this week. So yeah, we'll make it under unscathed. Take the under.
All right.
Boss, the great boss, 31-6. They don't get 7.
I like it. I can relax for that, especially in the fourth quarter when I get tired of being worked up. Shabazz, good stuff. I'm going to go and let you get back to whatever you was doing. Appreciate you getting in here like you do.
All right. All right. I will holler at you on. I'm on the Madden kicking butt, so if anybody want it.
There you go. 31-6. Shabazz on Madden. Yes. Yeah, and Matt, how did they get in the game with you, Shabazz? Just look for Shabazz online.
They just look me up because we can cross-play whether you're on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. My user is Vader 6277.
Vader 62. All right. Go get some Shabazz.
Talk to you later, Ronbo.
Looking forward to it, Shabazz. Have a great night, fam.
All right.
Yep. Hey, you ready for some Latino heat? Latino heat! Latino heat! Latino heat! Hey, Emilio.
What's happening?
Man, we sit here, you know how we do before games. Some people say things that will cause worry, and other people will have you so confident that you probably shouldn't be. And Emilio, where you at on all this?
I'm ready for the game. Where I'm at, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna show the Giants. We're gonna show the Cowboys how to beat the Giants. Not gave away with that starting win they call a win.
I know.
And, we beat them. I said Dak didn't have no pressure that game. I said Dak didn't feel pressure when it comes to us. And he's gonna feel all that. So it's all right. Yeah.
You talk about how good Coach McCaffrey is and how Dax is turned the corner. What is y'all talking about? They played 2 games. And who they play? Oh.
Nobody. You know how I tell you I don't like Stephen A. Stephen A's telling you they're basically they're basically pretenders over here. You know, he didn't say it all up, but he already said they're pretenders. He's like, come on.
and what is his favorite thing?
If I got to pick a team, I'm picking the Niners.
There you go. And that's what Stephen A say about the Cowboys. Just be patient. Be patient. And then he puts that clip up of after we beat them and the Cowboys standing in the stands crying. Stephen A has played that tape at least 50 times that I know of.
It's fast in there.
And that dude holding that girl, that's not even his woman. He got busted. Is that a true story? I think it is. The dude's girlfriend.
I heard about it, but I don't know if it was true or not. He was out there cheating with cheating on his woman, wife, whatever it was, and he got caught crying on national TV. Whatever it was,
That's good. But Bill, what do you think, man? What's happening with this game?
You know what? I think we're gonna score a number of rushing touchdowns. Debo's gonna get one, Purdy's gonna get one, and Brock Purdy's gonna get a rushing touchdown. He's just gonna run all over these guys.
I mean, because the Cardinals did. I mean, they had no run defense. I was surprised, actually.
Exactly. So we're gonna run all over these guys. Even you know what? Even Mitch might even get a damn touchdown. So yeah, maybe surprise is might be 30. Yeah, but everybody gonna get a rushing touchdown. That touchdown, the 4 rushing touchdowns in the field goal. So yeah, he's actually, I think so. He's on to something with this one. I say pretty good on that one.
Oh man.
So we need to just run the ball. We're gonna run the ball all over them. Kill the clock, take our time, take it easy. Yeah, it's gonna be a little easy game. Yeah.
I do want Brock to work on that downfield pass though, because like Jennings said, yeah, we just don't know how to adjust as we run in that route. We don't know his arm.
No, that would. I heard Purdy's version. Purdy has said we practice it a lot. It's just, I think what got to him, I think it was more the pressure, because he said, even Debo said they worked on it too. So it was just, I guess they weren't expecting that, and so it just looked like when you look at Purdy, he just looked like he rushed it because he was kind of, he's basically not flustered, but he got kind of excited, like, oh shit, I got a touchdown, let me throw it, and he didn't do it once, he did it twice, he did it 3 times.
Three times?
He kind of getting more excited. I said, if he just waits just one more second, because I watched it. Watched those replays over and over a couple times.
That's
and I was
right.
like, if he just waited one
didn't
more
let the
second,
dude-
those all
Just a
they
little more
they were
time
all
is
he
all.
was all he was ahead of all three of those passes. If he would have just waited one more second, all those passes would have been on point.
See, that takes time to develop, though. You know what I mean, though? That takes reps. That way you get a rhythm with your receiver.
But exactly, you got to look at it. Youngest receiver he really has chemistry with is Ayuk. That's what Ayuk is getting a lot of the catch,
Right,
of the
since
passes.
last year, him and
But
Kittle.
if you look at it,
Kittle and Ayuk.
and then you also got to look at the other thing. Purdy wasn't really there for all that other stuff. That was only Trey and Donald. So you got to realize you just got to get. It's like the both scenario. If both sometimes get in game set, and we're good to go. So like I told you yesterday, he's not game time ready yet. Once he gets there, Purdy's gonna dominate, just like Bosa. It's just it's all just give it a minute. We got these games. The couple games we get there, we had lesser opponent. The better ones are coming. So as soon as we get the Cowboys, the quote unquote better opponent, everybody will say, yeah, this team is ready.
Because mentally they'll be fired up before the game starts. Unlike for the Rams, I know the 49ers aren't getting fired up about the Rams, and I'm worried about this game. But when it comes playing the Cowboys, they'll be ready to go.
No, like I said, we got the Cardinals. They'll prepare. But you look at both, the Boston weren't ready. Pray to be able to hit those passes. And like I said, once we get those Sunday night lights, it's gonna be on and tracking like doggies on that game for the Cowboys. So they're gonna get ready for that. They're just getting ready. They'll be ready. By week 5, we'll be ready and dominating.
Yeah, and Nick should be.
That's when we really take off.
Yeah, Nick should be ready by then for sure, because he is human. I didn't realize it, but Nick needs time to get ready for playing prime time too. And he started looking like it last week at me though, so I got a feeling Thursday night may be another Nick, and then against the Cardinals, the real Nick may show up. I don't know about tomorrow or Thursday.
It's all in time. They'll be ready. So I'm not rushing it. Like I said, we're winning this game, so it's not looking bad. It'd be different if we were losing these games, like starting off like last year. We're starting off so like, come on, this slow start. So no, they're moving, they're gelling, so they're just getting ready. We're doing a lot better than we did last year. So
yes. If we go 3-0, it'll be way better than last year because we went 1-2.
Exactly. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, first 3 games 1-2. So we don't have 3-0 would be nice. That's a total turnaround from last year. So yes.
Exactly. As of that, we have a possibility to go 4-0. So we just need to get there first. Beat these Giants.
Ain't no possibility. We ain't losing to no Cardinals now. We're going 4-0.
Well, I'm
and we
just
get past
saying,
the Giants. It's possible, I know.
We got to get past the Giants. We don't get ahead. Let's beat the Giants first. Let's get ahead of that first. So yeah.
Yeah.
And we should be. We got this. We'll win this game. But it's just them getting prepared and ready for it. That's all that is.
I just don't want to be sitting here, Emilio, in the fourth quarter like they took me through last year in the first weeks, holding on to my desk so hard that I got my fingernails taking pieces out. You know, what was that? The first thing I did, Kyle.
Like I said, they didn't know what they wanted. Even Shanahan didn't know what he wanted. He wanted to trade, then he wanted
too much confusion in the offseason.
Even Shanahan wasn't even ready last year. This year he's totally different. He like you see, he trusts Purdy. He believes in Purdy. So it's a little different than that.
Yeah,
it's like that one year when we had Jimmy went to the Super Bowl. That's when he trusted Jimmy. After that, he didn't trust Jimmy.
And Jimmy didn't trust him.
Shanahan's a little different now.
I really believe they did too at that point. But yeah, Emilio, give me a score though, because we ran out of time.
You know what? I say 31-3.
All right.
I said they only get a
keep it up below 30.
Field goal.
Papa Dragon's the only person who broke the rule, but yeah, 31-33. All right, Emilio. Always a pleasure, fam.
Like you said, with Purdy, we're scoring 30. So that's the motto. And we already see
as long as he's got McCaffrey.
Purdy's on the field, we're scoring 30 points.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
All right, Ronbo.
All right,
everybody's out there. Have a good night.
You too.
Right.
And let us. Ellis. Yeah, hey, Josh, Texas boy did call once. I do remember that. It's been 2 or 3 seasons, though. He hasn't been back since. I forgot what he was talking about. I really wish I could recall that conversation. Yo, Ellis!
Yeah.
What else?
What's happening?
This game is happening, man. You know,
what's up, Rambo?
I get that a lot. I don't feel like correcting it, but thank you for getting in there.
Man,
Somebody
I
that's been
think Show
corrected
came
does
in
it.
last time and had tried to enlighten
It's
that brother,
Rainbow.
man,
And then
something.
it's a JJ
Shit.
version.
We about to create all kind of remixes around this motherfucker. But yeah, man. I mean, it says RAMBO or R. Look at, see how you got me going Rambo again. See that shit? You see that? Infectious. No, but obviously, man, on YouTube, if he's watching from YouTube, you can see clearly it says RONBO.
Yeah.
So
that's okay.
you didn't need 12 years of school to be able to get that. But anyway, we're not gonna go there. Where we at? Bo?
We on this Giants game, and it's so funny. What's coming to hard, light, bright contrast is the fact that suddenly we're comparing. Somebody already said, don't be involved in the Cowboys and any thinking. The thing is, I just don't. There was a lot of factors that went into the Cowboys beating the Giants like they did, and not necessarily the juggernaut offense either. So, I'm not going to be embarrassed if we just beat the Giants 31-38, or like I put down 40-3 or 6 or 7, or 10. Well, they might even get 15. I don't care. But we are not going to make ourselves sick over the Cowboys. Shit. But go ahead, Els.
Yeah. Well, we're only 2 games in, so.
And then there's that.
It's not about how you start. You know the saying. It's about how you finish.
Yeah, damn right.
I mean, we love to see. I want to see where we're at week 8. I'm not getting overzealous and all. Just. Like, oh, it's in, it's in the bag. No, we've got 2 games under our belt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be thankful. Let's be, excited, but let's also be realistic. We are only approaching game 3 for the season, so let's get further on. Let's get Nick Bosa back into game shape.
See, that's number 1.
Let's assure that Brandon Ayuk comes back, maybe next week or something like that, and not Thursday.
Thank you.
If Kyle plays him on Thursday, he's taking a major risk, and he's going to get all, like any other time, the fingers will be pointed at him, but this will be even more of a shit show because this is a contract year for Ayuk, and
yes,
a shoulder injury. I mean, look at Danny Gray.
Yeah.
Wasn't his a collarbone or was his a shoulder? Wasn't his a shoulder as well?
Somewhere in that area. And we're
I'm just,
talking
I'm just saying. Yeah, and if it was hurting him enough to where he had to keep coming out, it's likely that it's not going to make sense for him to even be in this game against the Giants. We don't need him.
I tell you.
We don't. We need him the following week and the week after that. We need him against the Cowboys.
Yep.
I would leave him out until we play Dallas, just to be on the safe side, to give him, because we need him to be at his best when that comes around. That's what I would do.
Get some burn. That's right.
Let Ronnie, bring up Isaiah Winstead. Do something, because Isaiah Winstead is a gem. Mm-hmm. Hopefully nobody takes him off our practice squad next.
Because they can't stop Debo and McCaffrey, and I don't want them out there all day either.
Yeah, CMC needs to get more limit. We need Elijah Mitchell and we need Jordan Mason playing. Kyle's got, he's like that rich kid who's got all of the toys and all the nice stuff.
Play with it too
and
much
he wants to show off and play with them. Yeah, he plays with them too much. Yeah. So we need you to calm down, Kyle. It's going to be all right.
But he won't listen to nobody.
They're still going to be on the team.
There's somebody got to be talking to Kyle like we're talking. I really believe that. His dad? I bet his dad probably told him.
I doubt that.
Yeah, Dad probably just like
I
him.
doubt it. I'm just saying. I'll be honest. Not just because I disagree with you. I just truly believe that Kyle he's surrounded by a bunch of yes men. So I wish somebody would just be straight up with him. So always the buddy, the friend, type of friendly environment that he has. His players call him by his first name. It's just not that kind of
his wife. I understand that she used to talk to him all the time about certain things. I don't know how seriously he took her. Well, his
Yeah,
wife was in
I
love
mean,
with
he.
Jimmy. And that's why Kyle. Ooh, I bet you that's why Kyle didn't really appreciate Jimmy. I understand wifey really liked Jimmy. Most women do.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
well.
so you know.
And there's that, and there's things like that. That can happen. But he probably responded to her like he does when he gets questions or shit said to him at press conferences that he doesn't like. So we
Like
say a prayer for
who?
her.
No.
She's married to the man, so she gets to she gets him on a regular basis. She gets that shit on a regular basis. But all jokes aside, man, this will be a game. I don't know why the Giants look like they're not getting it done, but they got some really strong defensive players. They got Kayvon Thibodeau and some other guys that's on the D line. They got Azeez Ojulari from Georgia. He's a beast. They got a couple of guys on that defensive line at least, man, that are good. So
they came out the same year as
Defoe?
Defoe. Oh, Wilson. Yeah, I think his name
who
was
is
Wilson.
Okay. No, I'm not sure.
Wilson.
Yeah, but they have some pretty good players, man. That's on that team, at least on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not outside of his name is Jalen Hyatt, is a rookie wide receiver from Tennessee, I believe. He's pretty good. He's got some really good speed, and then they got Darren Waller, and I'm not sure really who else they got.
His hamstring's a little sore.
Yeah,
but maybe not.
He's sneaky.
They're going to Waller. They got to.
Yeah. And they probably got a couple of other little players on there that we don't know about. I think Jason Poe went to the Giants, didn't he?
Hey,
or where did he go?
He's not with us anymore. Not even on the practice squad.
Did he
get poached?
No.
I don't really know.
Yeah. Poe is gone. He's gone. He's been gone.
Well, he might be over there giving up information.
So, I thought he went to the Giants. But anyway,
right.
yeah, man, this will be a good this will be a nice game though for us. We got to make sure we don't take the Giants lightly though, because we would be the laughing stock of the NFL after they just got blown to pieces.
By the Cowboys.
So we can't come in there and bullshit.
Don't lose that.
We definitely can't do that.
This is the kind of pressure I'm talking about. Oh, they would never get through talking about us.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of it happening. I mean, it would, Brock would have to go down, and we'd have to get 90 plus turnovers, Darnold in a game or something for some shit like that to happen. But that's not going to happen. As I knock on wood.
The morale with the Giants, it has got to be sliding. Dable is trying to tell us that Saquon's going to play. He ain't playing, and they're not going to have him. I don't know who's going to be the running back. Their morale has got to be. You guys really believe we could beat the 49ers? Why do you ask that? Let's just play them. Because I mean, you don't. How are you going to do? You got your main weapon out offensively, and you got to depend on your defense the whole time. We'll see.
They were damn near 500 and they were in the playoffs last year. That's why I was so pissed off that that Dayball got Coach of the Year. I'm like, you kidding me?
No.
The coach that gets 12 wins in a row and closes out, and I mean, come on, that right there, I advocate for Kyle, man. That was just total bullshit. And now look at him.
They're always going to say Kyle has too much talent.
A dumpster fire in the making.
I know. Alice, we got to go though. What is your score though? What do you got?
Man, we should have had 40 something last game. So man, give me
I know. You can't go to 30. Come on now.
Give me 42, man.
42. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, give me 42. Man, the hell with it. We're gonna run it up. 42 to 42-21. I would say 17, but I think I said 17, or no, I said 14 our last game. That didn't work out. So let's give him a little cushion, but 42-21.
All right.
With the W.
There you go. Jason, by the way, Big Show says Jason Post with the Jets. We knew he was in New York somewhere, I guess. All right.
There he is. There it is. Knew someone was out there.
Robert Sala.
Somewhere on the east side.
All right, fam.
Yeah.
See you after the game. Now, shout out.
He coached all our damn teams. He got Salino McCreary. He got Jason Poe.
Oh yeah.
Sala's got. He's got his ear.
Yeah. D'Amico.
Man, he's
Mike,
a sneaky SOB.
Yeah, they take all them 49ers. Coaches and everything.
Lakin.
Yeah. You know, God.
I'm telling you, man, we're the Alabama of the NFL, man. We are the farm. Anyway.
All right, fam.
Peace and love, man.
All right,
Thanks for the platform, fam, as always.
Appreciate you too, fam.
Shout out to the faithful, man.
Yeah.
Peace and love as always, man. Hit that like, subscribe. You know where you at.
We will see you Thursday with this win.
Peace.
Best of it. And say hi to school.
Yes, sir.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir. I sure will. Let's go get them.
And big show. Thanks for that contribution showing that info. Hey, JJ.
Hey, Rob. I'm sorry. I just got this notification saying that the Jets have placed a restraining order on Colin Kaepernick. Just freaking me.
I wasn't ready.
I'd love to see
I'm not
Cap
supposed
play
to laugh.
again, but
We're not supposed to laugh at that, JJ. They pick on Kaepernick. Poor guy.
But
God.
You know what's even worse is that we all love Saleh, and Saleh is quoted saying, "If you sign him, I will quit on the spot."
Did Saleh go to? Did Saleh go that far? My God.
Well, I thought it was a joke, so I Googled it, and sure enough, I looked on the news, and then Saleh said, "If you hire him, I quit."
You know, but I don't understand why Saleh. I understand why the owners don't like Cap because he did cost them money. Okay, but everybody else should at least be a little empathetic, you know. Anyway,
I just thought that was, because I love Cap, but that was funny.
He's never coming back, JJ. He's never coming back.
I know.
Yeah. Anyways. What about
yeah, sorry about I listened. Like I said, I listened to my last call. I sound like I was drunk. I pulled an all-nighter, all-dayer, everything. I was extremely tired. I couldn't even recall the game other than the W.
You know,
but
when you get some rest, Rudy just went nuts today on Twitter. You know what? You're looking at the Twitter account. Twitter's a place you go to get into hardcore fights. My God, he was quiet for 24 hours, and then he just went nuts today. I said, Rudy, oh, man, have some humble about you a little bit every now and then. Well, you know, you guys, if we'd had Cooper Kupp, you know, our youngsters did a really good job against you guys. The only reason you won. Oh, here we go. We beat you guys when you had your best team of all time. Now we got to be concerned with, well, your rookies are just doing. I'm sorry. You know, I've got to stop
if Cooper
letting
Kupp
him
was
get
on
to
the
me.
field, if Cooper Kupp was on the field, you probably would have lost by 3. That'd be it.
Well,
Big Show, quit calling me if you're not going to answer.
With the Kupp and the Nakua, it might have been a better game, maybe. You know, but we've beaten them when they've had a stacked roster. So this all of a sudden, all we need is Kupp. Yeah, we used to beat you with Kupp all the time.
I gotta give it to him. I mean, you know me, I'm not biased, Ramos. So I mean, Kupp is an extraordinary player. This Nakua dude is going to be a problem.
He is good, but we've beaten him with a strong Aaron Donald, not like we're seeing now. Yep. We've beaten him with Kupp not having hamstring issues. They had OBJ on the field. It's not like for 5 years, 9 times in a row, those guys haven't always been out. We've had guys out. We've beaten them with Trent Williams out.
Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins. I mean, come on. Don't tell me who's not here. I'm trying to hear that. He'll say anything to make himself feel better. That's the thing with Rudy. You know, bring back them 1949 championships like that matters. This is okay.
1949.
God.
What the heck?
Oh, he'll do it in a heartbeat. He puts the posters up in black and white and everything. What are you doing? That's not the Super Bowl era. It doesn't count.
The Leatherheads.
Well. The Rams have 4 championships. Oh.
That's still not 5.
I know.
God. Man. The only one that kind of get close to talking shit is the stupid-ass Cowboys. But again, come on. I can't stand.
I know,
There's America's team. There's 31 other teams out there, plus the rest of America that has no clue that y'all exist. Okay,
I know.
so
Doesn't that burn you up? The first time I heard that, I was livid. Well, the Dallas Cowboys have been anointed America's team. What? Why?
have it.
Never
I
could
can't
get
stand
over that. God.
The
And for
Niners
the-
named themselves that. I hate it.
Oh, I don't. No team should call themselves that because that makes everybody else pissed off. Anyway, JJ, what's going to happen
Closest would
Thursday
be
night?
the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots got the name for it,
Well,
right? Patriots mixed. If anybody should claim it should be them. But they got Patriots, Americans. Okay, I can actually live with that. I wouldn't appreciate it, but I understand it. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't. Obviously, the Giants have kind of righted some of their wrongs. So I don't expect it to be a complete another shutout like the Cowboys did.
No, that's a good point.
That's not to say that I'm not belittling our team or anything, but
No, but it should be a better
Cowboys
game.
really. I mean, I think it'd probably be 7-108. So Niners will definitely win. But I don't think it's gonna be a shutout. So.
I know where you're going, but
again,
you would do all that to say that. That's hilarious. 108.
Who did the Cowboys play this Sunday? The one that just passed? Was it the Jets or?
Oh, they just played
who
the
did they
Jets.
play?
Yeah, that was supposed to be the game. That was the most anticipated game of the season. And what happened? Aaron Rodgers is watching the game from someplace on a monitor. Whoa. God.
All right. So we had our team go up against T.J. Watt, Patrick Peterson, all these people. Okay, so you had a pretty good defense, and we completely blew them out. And it could have been a freaking blowout. I mean, not a blowout. It could have been a shutout had Lenore hit dude out of bounds. Remember that was on the touchdown drive.
Yeah. Could have been a shutout.
Gave him 15 yards. I mean, we could have shut him out. Okay, so that's a lot tougher defense than the Giants. Okay, and then they had the next one with Aaron Donald, and their defense was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, the Rams defense.
Yeah, it was.
I was bragging about. I mean,
it was.
I mean, you got Micah Parsons from your own team keeping an eye on Purdy, keeping an eye on our whole team. I'm like, what does that tell you? Like, why are you even looking at our team, dude?
You know, because they're hell bent. That is, JJ, that game is going to be an emotional game. We've got to match their energy. They're going to fizzle out after about a quarter or two, but the Cowboys are going to come out guns blazing. They are tired of us, and they got confidence now, the defense anyway. They're going to play their ass off of that first few minutes of the game. 49ers cannot be steamrolled in the first few minutes. So,
it is a possibility. I'm not going to say that it's going to be a little cakewalk.
Yeah,
but
it's not. They're mad. And that helps you sometimes, especially when you got the talent. JJ, we got to get the score, JJ. What do you got?
Oh, like I said, 7-108.
I thought you said.
The Niners. All right, I'll be 900 now that.
I think take 8 off, so it's 107.
No. Okay, to be honest, I'm assuming a 40 burger. So
40? You want 47?
So at least that.
Yeah, because I picked out 40.
Yeah, do 47.
Because our offense has got to get warmed up soon, even better than it is. If we're scoring 30 by just not even trying, what happens when we get ready? All right, fam. We're gonna go before production throws us both out of here.
All right, check your DM.
Yeah, I will, JJ. All right, fam. Oh my God. Let's see. Below zero. Thanks, fam. I'm trying to read what's going on here. Celebrate the first Super Chat from below zero. Anyway, hey, Casey. Below zero. Oh no, below zero is a below zero is. I just realized that logo. That's Nolan's. I know. Hey, Casey. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Case, we're gonna shut the show. Case, please get back in here at game time. Okay. Who we got next here? We're done. Yeah, because we're getting ready. Production's shutting us down. Fam, hey, game time. Be in your face at your place. Listen, you know how we entertain a lot of thoughts that there's a few of us tonight that we're very confident in what they're thinking. I'm never confident. We have no business losing this team. I said the same thing about what I'm starting to do, though, err on the side of caution. Stop talking trash. Before I might have done that for the last time. I notice I'm already being worried. I'm concerned about the Cowboys. I am not saying too much about the Giants. Although when I say 40, we're going to score 40 against the Giants. What did I say? 40. What did I give? 40 to what? I gave him 6 or 7. 6. Yeah. That doesn't sound like a man that's concerned, does it? No, you know what? The Giants have no business. Why do we put ourselves through this? Woo! And shout out to Joseph Stalin. I mean, JJ, who's that? That's a big show. Guys are a riot, man. Fam, thanks for the contributions tonight. We're out of here. I can't wait to see you. Game time. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit like. God, I love doing that.